Breakdown! Broad Street Breakdown!
Me? Oh, that's not happening.
To the side.
Live from the Macaroni Mansion, located in haunted South Philadelphia, Vinnie Paz presents the Broad Street Breakdown, featuring the OG Gavin, with special guest Stupid Sicko, Jackie Brown, and me, Professor Pablo.
That was like Santa. Wow. That was like a Santa. Ho, ho, ho. Not a ooh. You should be like a Pablo. Ooh. This is the Broad Street Breakdown, episode number, Sicko, do you have it written down?
41.
41. Halloween, Sicko wrote extravaganza. I prefer spectacular.
Spectacular works.
Halloween spectacular. Gavin was just trying to play the Fleetwood Mac while I was trying to think. And
You no-sold it.
I will continue to.
Something not right about that.
Pablo, the Mac.
It's all right. It can live. A little
Jackie?
something to make you feel better, you know?
I've got no feelings one way or the other about it.
Gavin,
Tell him.
Love it.
listen.
I only like.
I'll do this whole show about Fleetwood Mac.
I only
First
like.
of all, you got to address him by his character.
Captain,
Thank you.
I only like Stevie and
I hate Stevie.
Lindsay era. I don't
Lindsay-
give a fuck about Peter Green and
Lindsay
fucking
can live,
hipster ass.
but now I'm going to
thinking-
get texted by Cody Mack because
Yeah.
What else is new?
He's hooked
because he's wrapped up in that world, and
Ah.
Stevie's like his aunt, basically.
up. I'm with
Didn't they
him.
name the band after him?
Yes.
Yeah, I figured.
The name of the band was Cody Mack.
Yeah.
And then Mick was like, guys.
I thought it was Wolfman.
Wolfman Mac.
Yeah.
Mick Fleetwood was like, guys.
We
I'm
can't
relative of said Sicko.
We can't do the band called Cody Mack. We should call it Fleetwood Mac.
Because I'm like Fleetwood, right?
Right.
What is a Fleetwood anyway?
That was their last name.
They had a fleet of wood.
Mick Fleetwood.
No, Pablo's right.
Where did it originate from?
No, Pablo's right. The band originally, before they played music, dealt with fleets of wood.
Little known fact.
A little known. Look, man, I'm here to bring
Very lucrative.
very
mind you.
lucrative,
Yes,
a lucrative. They were known as the fleets of Birmingham.
yes. Right. Sirloin of beef. Sir Wood of Fleet.
Sir Lord of Beef, Sir Wood of Fleet. This is episode 41. We're being joined tonight by the lovely, beautiful Miss Jackie Brown,
Hello.
who under protest wants to go over my knuckles again and again and it's not happening, Jackie.
You got to.
Oh, it will. It will happen. It will happen.
OJ,
Get away from me.
She seems to have a way of making things happen when you
Yes.
think they're not going.
I agree, but under protest,
Yeah, under
It's
protest.
always under protest.
right?
Protest.
As the great Orson Welles once said, protest. Gavin and I were up talking about protest and Orson Welles' psychotic rant. I looked up the word with an I, protest, and it's a word.
Is it?
And I'm like, is it? I'm like, I can't believe Sicko
Under protest.
didn't catch this when we first started the
I
podcast.
had no idea.
And remember, it was all wrapped up and weird. The word, it's fucking has nothing to do with anything that you would think. So it is a word, but it's
I had no idea.
similar to ponderous being used incorrectly by the late
And great.
Casey, who might still not be buried.
True.
He might be ahead.
Whereabouts unknown.
He may come into the sitcom like these are the two heads.
Sicko came back from the dead.
They used to have bodies. And now they're just ahead. It's Pablo, the sicko, the both are still around. It's Pablo, the sicko, they're walking through the town. Shark Vinny, what was the name? Vinny Shark. Gavin, we decided there can't be two Vinnies on the show. I'm Vinny the head. So he's now Sheriff Shark. He's like
Promotion.
fuck. Sheriff Shark. We have heat. He's the man trying to bring us down.
He's trying to bust us on past sins.
Now, whether or not we get into that tonight or not, it's,
I mean,
We might not have time for the heads.
look. I'm just saying that someone a fan sent us a drawing, and it was me, but as a shark.
It's pretty spectacular.
It's pretty fucking spectacular.
didn't you have like a gun to your head or something?
I'm holding a gun to my head and a fish in the other hand, but I'm a shark, so I don't have. I guess my fins,
Your fins? What do you call it? The hoof?
the hoof, the
paw?
paw. So I'm holding a gun to my head with the one shark fin. Jackie, did you see it?
No.
Oh,
I
allow
don't
me.
think I did. Oh, okay.
And I, as Gavin and I were dissecting why I was made into a shark. Have you seen it, Sicko?
Yeah, you sent it to me.
Pablo?
Oh my god.
Yeah, she did send that to me.
Whoa.
So he said something about me being Vinny Shark, right? Mm-hmm. That he drew it, that he found an old high school notebook and that he had drawn this. So I said he should be on our sitcom. Gavin agreed. Then we ran into a stumbling block. I said, look, we can't be ridiculous and have two people named Vinny on the show.
Of course, that would be outlandish.
Things just don't work that way.
No.
Right. So
Not in the real
then
world.
Not in
He
a
said,
real TV show like this.
look, he can be like Boss Hogg, Sheriff Shark, boom, new character.
There you go. I ain't mad at that.
You two are still gay, though.
I mean, is that really necessary?
Gavin felt it
Can't we just be us? Did you have to put a label on us?
Gavin felt it was pertinent.
Was it germane to the storyline?
Yes, it was germane.
It was.
We were missing the protagonist, so the Sheriff Shark, he could come stick it in our crawl every week.
Exactly.
exactly
Exactly.
what
Exactly.
You need conflict.
We knew he was
Exactly.
bad news, but the
Right.
Vinny thing, we can't have two Vinnies on the show.
Right.
Look, we're a show about heads.
We're talking,
we
we're
don't wanna
talking
be
shit where
ridiculous.
like he comes in the front door and we're getting shit out the back door,
Exactly.
Right.
contraband and whatnot.
Exactly.
Right.
Like as soon as I'm like, here comes Sheriff Shark, and you pitch something away,
Yep.
and he shows up, and we just, you know what I mean? If it wasn't for those meddling kids,
Right.
like that gimmick.
We make stupid sicko hide all the stuff up his ass.
Wow,
You'd
man.
see right through it, though.
Yeah, you
That's
see
the part of the
Come
joke.
on. Use a little logic.
That's part of the joke that
you see
every
the
time. But
contraband?
he's like, no, I'll do it. He
You-
always he says, I want to do it. And we're like, dude, it's not for not. He's like, no, I got it.
It's for not.
for not.
No, it's Jermaine.
So what you're saying is because he takes pleasure in putting shit in his butthole,
His orifice. Yeah.
Orifice.
Orifice.
he always wants to do it, even though it's transparent.
Yeah, we could have the user community. We could do Twitter polls for that. Like, what do you want him to show up his ass next week? And we could all, everyone
No.
can get involved.
No, we can't.
What do you think about that?
Jermaine. My favorite Jackson. Jermaine.
I was gonna do a Jermaine Jackson joke,
I
but
mean,
it was
it,
fun.
it wrote itself.
I couldn't weave it. I couldn't make it sound organic, if you will.
And where does Casey Kasem come into all this?
He's just our friend, man.
Well, Pablo
We need
was
somebody to
suggesting
count
he
shit
might.
down.
Pablo suggesting he might be ahead because he's been tapped for like 2 years now, and I think he's still not buried.
Long lost cousin?
Yeah, yeah. What is he? He's like Armenian or something?
I'm not sure. but
Arabian,
he just,
something.
Egyptian,
Yeah.
something, right? His daughter
Yeah.
is hot. You
He
ever
just-
see his daughter?
Yeah.
Gillo.
he just
Yo,
comes in. And,
Pablo's sounds like Yoruba.
Gillo.
Yo, it sounds like he's putting Santeria on something,
Jesus
man.
Christ.
This is our Halloween episode. You are listening on Hallows Eve.
This,
And most of us are in costume.
this is my favorite time of the year.
I thought you didn't have favorite times.
I don't. I don't even like my favorite time.
I have no set list, so I'm hosting a
This
show.
is the first time
Nice.
ever.
Yes.
It's
like that.
fucking Thunderdome.
Yes.
Halloween, man.
It's fucking Bartertown.
Once I came in and saw
Love
Oscar.
Thunderdome and Bartertown.
Who wins Bartertown, Jackie Brown?
What's Bartertown?
I don't know. It sounded fun.
I
That's
thought it
where,
was.
Master
that's
Blaster?
where Master Blaster was.
Master
Dark.
Blaster.
Master Blaster was Bartertown.
You're right.
Who run
I thought it
Bartertown?
was some sort of Walking Dead reference because
Yeah.
I'm the only one who doesn't watch it.
I've never seen a minute of it.
Mad Max.
I
There's a
hated it.
Tina Turner.
Tina T's Turner. Yeah, that one.
And what young one?
Besides the fact that we use the word Thunderdome
That's
all the
the
time,
only good thing
it's a
that
hunk
came
of
from
shit.
it. Yeah.
Angry Anderson's in that one.
He is.
Wow.
I mean, that's hard.
Listen, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
What young one is in Mad
Dead.
Max?
Rick.
Wrong.
I don't
Neil.
Ooh.
Alexi.
Oh, he's
I
not a
know that.
young
Yeah.
one, man.
He's an entity of himself.
He's part of it, man. I'm sorry.
I didn't know that.
That's like saying who from Friends was on it, and then you tell me it's like the guy that worked at the bar or something.
Who's he? Dr. Martin Boots guy?
Yeah. Joey
landlord?
Blusky. Joey
Yeah,
Blusky.
yeah.
If Angry Anderson was in it, there's an obvious reason with the Australian connection, but was that? I don't remember. That couldn't have been filmed in Australia,
I would
was
say
it?
by that point.
By that
I
point,
think
he was
that
Hollywood.
I think it was an American film.
I think they filmed
I think they
most
filmed
of
it
them
in Australia.
Did they?
Yeah.
We don't need another hero.
I don't know that's the fact, but
Jackie
I think they did.
needs to go away home.
Damn.
All we
awesome.
want is Thunderdome.
Pablo, can you look up if Thunderdome was shot in America or
Yes, sir.
Australia, please?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
So,
Google.com.
Now,
see, you're not there to
Wow.
watch
Jackie's
it.
getting
Now
sucked into the
Jackie,
vortex.
Jackie has to watch it.
I know.
yeah.
It's a sick.
You gotta keep
sick
an eye
world
on
over
him.
here.
Where was...
All we want is Thunderdome.
Wow.
Jesus.
I don't. What the fuck? What's that when the credits roll?
I mean, Tina Turner's all over like a cheap suit. She was
Yeah.
probably like, "I'll do it," but I'm getting the
Yeah, I want-
theme song.
Yeah.
blah, blah,
I
blah.
want the theme song. At least 4 songs on the soundtrack.
Want the biggest earrings you can find.
Yeah.
What was her name in it? Like Auntie something or other? I can't remember. I think I saw
don't
it like
remember.
once.
I'm one of the. I guess I'm in the minority. I think Road Warrior is better than Mad Max.
I was never a big fan of them. They're both about the same to me.
I like the new one. Oh, that's me, actually. I like the new one.
I heard it was. Yo, people told me it was dope.
I didn't care for it.
I hate
love
shit like that.
I didn't watch
Mad
it.
Max.
I loved it.
I love it.
Did I see Charlize Theron in the? Is that
Yeah.
her? Or just a younger girl that's taking her,
Her
spot?
and
No,
fucking...
that's her.
What's his name? What's his name?
The young hunk.
Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
Hardy.
Gilder.
That motherfucker can do no wrong.
No, not at all.
Tom Hardy's Mad Max.
Yeah.
To be stuck with him, last man on earth. Gilder.
Wow.
We need to give it a name.
I don't know what that is when he does it. I don't.
Neither do
It
I.
takes a minute before I realize.
I
what he's trying
realize
to do.
he'll say like we're talking about someone that's fly, a girl that looks good. Me and you are like, "Rrrr."
That's what I'm trying to do.
Right? Why?
But like it takes 10 minutes. To
It's not
I think
even-
he's just butchering words.
It's not even fucking close to the what. Pablo, just try it one time for the fans.
Are you still fucking looking up Mad
It was
Max?
done in Australia, and her name was Auntie Entity.
Okay.
Anti-entity?
No, just Auntie Entity.
One word.
Yeah. Gilder.
Christ.
Wow.
My tongue gets all twisted.
I'll bet it does.
Oh, you're used to twisting that tongue up.
That's right. Nice cock.
God, man.
What
I mean, we're 14 minutes in.
That's right.
What's love got to do with it?
Yeah.
Wow.
I see. I'm set up the OG.
I'll tell you
bro.
what it
I'm with
does.
you.
It's a secondhand emotion.
Only if you're a private dancer.
A dancer for money?
For Count de Monet.
Count de Monet.
She works hard for the money.
Yeah.
Now we're just
Oh.
in various African American women from the 80s.
I mean, I was going to Rain and Men next. Little weather girls.
Please do.
As it look, man.
Listen.
So there's fucking. We all have poltergeist stories, I believe. Would that be correct, Sicko?
I don't. But I think
But
everyone
people-
else does. People do.
All I know is, for some reason, I had a fear that the ghost of Elvis was gonna get me when I was little,
Of all the ghosts to
Wow.
get you, why Elvis?
and I can't tell you why,
Maybe because he was a hero to most?
but he never was to me. He's a flat out racist, sucker, simple and plain.
Motherfuck him, then, John Wayne.
He was a hunk of burning love.
I fucking hate Al. Maybe I hated him, so I was scared of his ghost.
Maybe. Or maybe that's why you hate him, because you were scared of the ghost.
Could be.
Kubi?
So
Know who likes the ghost?
my head likes to go.
Let's go.
So a friend, you know, when you would crash at your friends, have like, you know, play video games all night or whatever when you were a kid, or you know, watch movies or whatever. They had like a furnished basement, so I went upstairs to do whatever, like grab a slice of pizza or a soda or whatever. And son knew I was scared of the ghost of Elvis, so he went, "Ooh, Elvis." So I darted from the kitchen to the door that led to the basement steps and just leaped from the top of the steps, made it like midway, and then tumbled from midway down to the bottom and snapped like 2 ankles and smashed my head because of Elvis.
Because of the Elvis ghost.
Still could have been Elvis ghost.
That's what I'm saying. There's no laughing.
You know how, like on Scooby Doo, when the dude at the end's like they make the jokes, and then the ghost is really behind him, and then he runs.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Like, I'm not waiting for a laugh track here.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
And the ghost is the
Look, I fucked my shit up, but Elvis Ghost was getting me. That's
Yeah.
why I fucked my shit
Yeah.
up.
You weren't waiting for the Harlem Globetrotters to come save you.
No,
You're getting the
not
fuck
at all.
out.
Him
I
and
wasn't-
Donuts.
There was always gonna be. There was gonna be a run in on Scooby by that one certain season where someone was doing a run in. You know what I mean? And Casey Kasem wasn't helping me out as Shaggy.
No, he wasn't.
Pablo,
Yes, sir.
would you like to set off our first segment?
Sure. First, as Sicko said, we are dressed up, so I am the Dival, but I will not be making a official appearance until word association.
Who won't be?
The Dival. Shh, go away. Be back shortly. The OG and I shared a ghost experience, I believe. No. In fact, in grade school.
Oh, dude, I just thought of something else. Driving down that fucking road.
That's
All
what
right,
I'm
no,
talking about. That
Not Devil House. The fucking when we fucking broke down or whatever.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
That was the
I
night you and
forgot
I.
about
All right, listen, I thought of
Same
something
road,
else
though.
too with a mutual friend of ours whose house was haunted. And
Oh,
another friend.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I do have something, but I had to say that out loud just to remind y'all.
Yeah.
You come back around, I say I don't have anything. But so let's explain this backstory and correct me if I'm wrong when I say this. Isn't it somehow, at least storyline wise, related to the DuPonts and their crazy biz?
There's two different stories. I was thinking about the DuPont one.
That's what
Pablo was thinking about another one that I just thought of now,
All right,
which has nothing to do with
all
it.
right, let's you and I do our best to quickly explain this deal and the history with the DuPonts.
Okay.
Everyone is it safe to say that it's not a Philly or tri-state area thing? The DuPont name is globalized, right?
I don't know.
No,
I've
I mean
always thought
DuPont,
it
the
was-
company, is well renowned because they do the carpet stuff and the chemicals.
Right.
They're
I'm
well
saying
renowned.
as a company, DuPont should be well renowned.
World,
correct?
global company.
Okay, so I'm taking that leap, and if you don't know Who the DuPonts are? They're known for what? P carpeting
For
and
carpeting and a lot of chemicals.
okay. Now when
Delaware.
when we talk about a big company, we're talking about billionaires. So
yeah.
people
And
have to know that this isn't some small corner
Right.
store company.
And it's generational. Like the family has been around for hundreds of
years.
and-
So OG,
The boy from the Foxcatcher movie.
the Foxcatcher movie was a DuPont.
yeah, they're all inbred and fucking
Okay,
crazy.
so that's where I was going to get
Allegedly.
to. So apparently, and this isn't much of a tale. It's not like a tall tale. They would fucking inbreed basically to keep the money
Right.
and the money and the business
And the bloodline.
the bloodline.
Yep.
You know, on some real life Illuminati shit, basically. On
Yep.
some real life bloodline Bilderberg Rothschild shit. It's real life. About what 30 minutes from Philadelphia
Yeah.
on the highway.
Probably not even that far. It's right over the line.
So OG, tell me if I'm wrong with this part. This is where it starts getting a little bit hazy with me. Something happened with a baby and they buried it and the tree gimmick. Am I
That's-
going in the right direction or no?
Yeah, there.
Not of the story you're going to tell, but of this supposed story, right? Of this.
Well, I think we have to address that there's a house, first and foremost.
Okay, I thought it was a church.
Well, there's varying stories about what goes
Okay.
on in this house, but if you actually
all
look
right,
at it,
all right. It's just a rundown looking house,
no,
right?
it's a nice house.
Okay,
that
no,
it's
I definitely
complete-
don't. Know.
It's completely secluded, so you have to go off the main road, off that road, and then off that road, and then you're on the road that goes to the house. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it does to me, but
You're way off the main fucking gate.
Jackie, do you know about this deal?
I do.
Okay,
It's called The Devil's Road
okay.
Okay.
by Folklore.
Now,
You mean
me
the
and Pablo?
devil?
Me and Pablo had heard this story. This is going back.
94.
94, because I had the Pathfinder.
Okay, this is 1994. Me and Pablo had heard this.
And I'm purposely not in this story on purpose because I was like, oh, you must be out your rabbit ass mind.
We had heard this story about this house, and we had knew a couple heads who had gone up there, and they're like, "Oh, it's a fucking scene. It's like crazy. There's all this crazy shit there." So we say, "Of course we're going."
One of
But
them,
before
one of the people that went there is no longer with us, and I think the devil got him.
I mean, there was strange circumstances with that.
Correct.
Okay. So actually, now that I think about it, I went before Pablo did. It was me, these two girls we knew, and this dude we knew. We drive down this fucking thing, and you drive off this road, you drive off that road, blah, 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 blah. You come to the road that the house is on, and you have to drive down this fucking road for a while. And as you drive, and the road is it's too small to have two-way traffic. It's only big enough for one car. So once you start going down this road, you cannot turn around. It's not big enough for you to turn around. You have to go all the way down the fucking road before you can come back around.
See, I'm already out.
As you go down this is all a shoot now. This is 100%. Now I believe in. Let me clarify before we start any of this. I believe in 0% of voodoo business, of bullshit, of whatever. I don't believe in anything. As you drive down this road and you get closer to the house, the trees on the sides of the road all grow away from the house.
Right.
100% shoot.
Right.
There's videos of it. You can look it
That's
up on YouTube.
that's when I knew. The night we talked about it, he sent me a video and I was shook watching the video.
Yep.
It's a little bit. When I say poorly made, I'm not saying like it should be fucking shot on 16 millimeter, but like
It's like a camcorder.
Yeah, and the
probably
kid-
from the 90s.
It's some kid.
this
but-
kid narrating it like really deads the vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like you need some Vincent Price shit to really like talk over that, in my opinion. But the energy of the shit is still in the videos. You can look. I don't know. You found it, and I don't know how you looked it up or what you typed in YouTube.
Somebody hipped me. So
To the
dude
video.
we know who's dead
Yeah.
hipped me and the dude I went with.
No. I meant I don't
Oh,
know how
I
you
just
found the
typed-
YouTube video. I
A
don't.
couple months ago, I just
Yeah.
typed it in. I just looked it up on YouTube and it was
Okay.
there.
It is on a website called weirdus.com, and you go by state, and then you go Pennsylvania, local legends, and then Devil's Road, and the whole gimmick comes up.
All right, because Gavin sent me a YouTube gimmick that's a pretty good synopsis of what we're talking about.
So that's a shoot, and the story is that one of the people who lived in this house, who the theory is that it's a DuPont owned family house, but there's no proof of that either. A baby died, and right, and they buried it in a tree, one of these trees, and after this happened, the fucking tree started growing away from the house, and that all kinds of devil, fucking voodoo, fucking whatever goes on in this house.
Yeah, the satanic.
Well, the first thing you notice when you're driving down this street is there's graffiti in the street itself.
Oh, really?
Yeah. All kinds of devil shit.
What?
Yeah. That's before you even get close to the house. But it's.
What do you mean? That like some metalhead?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
That's
man?
the goose.
Nah, what is that?
Ice maker. It's the ice maker.
Ah,
We got a new.
I got an ice maker for my birthday.
The poltergeist is making eyes.
sicko, you're not funny. So, what, like pentagrams and shit?
Yeah.
All right, but that's hokey.
But that's how you know you're going the right way.
yeah, because
I would think.
because kids who were listening to Venom records were doing that on their way
They're
there,
hanging out
smoking
there.
it.
Yeah.
You're either there or you're close to Cronus's
Right.
house. Like
Yeah,
something's going on.
Yeah, like you've either found LeVay's Delaware haunt, or
So you go down this fucking road, and the trees. Once the trees start going the other way, you know you're close to it, because you're just on this road. There is not a like driveway to go up to this house. The house is just like in back of trees on the right hand side when you're going there.
yeah.
There's a small clearing where you can see the fucking house. So we stopped at that clearing and we're like, well, all right, here's the fucking house. Okay, that's whatever.
Yeah.
Then realized that we can't turn around and we have to go all the way down the road.
So the road goes further than the house.
Yes. And you have to go another.
Were either of y'all shook at this point?
No.
Pablo?
Pablo's not with me on this one.
Oh.
After this story, I got Pablo in on it.
Okay.
And he's like, oh, we're going.
So your shoot, not scared.
Not yet.
No, but I'm saying you shoot, don't believe in any of this shit.
No.
Is there any scenario where you're shook?
No.
So like alone, you hear something bumping upstairs, you're not shook.
I get out the machete and fucking see what has to be fucking chopped up.
I mean, depending on who it is, you ain't chopping him up.
Oh, I'll chop a motherfucker.
All right, man. I'm trying to tell you, you ain't chopping up the devil.
I ain't afraid of the devil, man. I'll fucking fight a machete fight. Let's fucking have it.
All right. Look, don't get revved up at me. I'm just telling you what's coming at you. The pitchfork is fucking...
Pitchfork versus machete?
Look, man.
I'll do it.
Horns on his head.
I'll do it.
Horns on the head, man.
Cloven hoofs.
Fuck.
Yeah, the cloven hooves of the devil. The cloven hooves of the devil. Holding with the cloven hooves.
I'll challenge him to rock, paper, scissors. You see who
Look,
fucking...
it's not going to end pretty for
stands
you,
tall.
but I gotta... I mean,
I'm pretty
in
good
your,
at rock, paper, scissors.
I'm in your...
He's got no fingers. He can't do the gimmick.
Yeah, he can do
He's
it.
always rock.
Pretty much.
He's always wreck.
Yeah, so I'm always fucking pepper.
He can do this. He can split his cloven hooves and do scissors.
He thinks rock always wins. He's one of them.
Oh,
dudes.
it's one of them fuckers?
Yeah.
All right.
It's
I
like,
mean, I'll do all day.
yeah, he's one of them dudes who fucking thinks rock fucking beats everything. And then you throw out a couple fucking peppers and that's it. You know what I mean?
Goodbye, devil.
Goodbye, Dival. Are you hearing this, Dival?
Yes. know what I'm saying?
Proceed.
We realize that we can't turn around. So we drive, I'm going to say a good half mile before you can turn around. It's a while down. And there's a small...
How do you turn around?
There's a
It's
small
cul-de-sac?
driveway.
Okay.
There's a small driveway. You pull into this fucking small driveway and have to do the fucking
The back out
Yeah.
gimmick. Yeah.
So we turn back around, and so as we're going back down, because we have to pass the house again, I'm saying, this is fucking bullshit. We're stopping where the house is.
On the way out
Yeah.
to see what's what?
Yeah.
All right.
We stop, Now it's me and this dude in the back seat and these two girls that we knew driving.
Okay.
We stop in the middle of
I'm not letting a girl lead me to safety. I'm telling you that right fucking now.
We stop at where the house is.
Are the girls shook? Like, guys, guys.
Nothing's really happened
All right,
yet.
but bro, this is already scaring me.
No,
So these
nobody's
girls
shook
aren't
yet.
like, what the fuck?
No,
I want
no,
out of here,
no,
man. This doesn't feel right.
No, everybody's down. Everybody's down for the cause.
All right, man. I don't know
I
who
don't
you
know
were
what the
hanging with
cause
22
is.
years ago.
I'll tell you. You know them.
Yeah.
So we stop at the thing. Me and dude open each other. Like, he opens his back door, I open mine. Go to take a step out, and all of a sudden, behind us comes this fucking screaming fucking white OJ SUV.
Look out!
Fucking well done.
Very well.
Doing 1,000 miles down this windy fucking small
Coming
road.
towards you.
Yeah.
Okay.
We hop back in the car, and the girl's like, "Goodbye," fucking, vroom. And now we're fucking doing, not even being, not exaggerating in the least bit. I'm gonna say we're doing 50 miles an hour down this fucked up road to get away.
Towards the guy?
No, away from the guy towards the road that leads
to the
back
road
to
that
Back
the
to
ro-
civilization, yeah.
Yeah. This motherfucker is probably the length of this table this way behind us the entire time. Shoop, 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 with every turn, every
So
fucking
he's
whatever.
Evil Knievel.
Yeah. Like he's done this before.
Right.
We have not.
He knows where to swerve because there's a pothole type shit.
Right. The girl is driving 50 miles an hour down this road just going, ah! And I'm in the back seat like, fuck, like.
But
This isn't
at this point, are you like, I'm going to have to rumble a motherfucker? Or you don't think this is a
what
ghost
this
driving
is what
the
goes
gimmick,
through
right?
this is what goes through my head. It's like, this ain't a fight at the fucking 7-Eleven.
No.
Like, this is a whole different
No,
level of
now you're
so
dealing-
like, I don't know what to do here. So I'm
Right.
just like, drive, just
Do you have
go.
any gimmicks on you?
I'm sure I did, but
None that could stab a ghost.
Like, I don't at no time do I think it's a ghost. I think it's
A dude protecting the ghost and the story.
whatever's going on.
Like, whatever
Something-
biz is happening here, this is the dude who
State
sold his soul.
worshipers.
The henchman.
He's been...
He's the Renfield.
He's been like 50 years old since the 1700s. He's the dude that helps the
caretaker.
vampire in Fright Night.
Right.
The dude who's like, I gotta make sure
Make sure the dirt from his castle in Transylvania
comes over, the
so he can
coffin's
sleep in
clean,
it.
make sure the windows are black. He's that dude, but not vampire.
Could be the tall guy from Phantasm.
Yeah, the ball is back.
love
Phantasm 2, the ball is back.
So we fucking get away. We get onto the highway, and
Get
once
away.
we get to the
We what?
We get away.
once
He's
we
in
get
a mystery van, man.
once we get to the fucking
And he looks like Shaggy with this fucking shirt.
once we get to the main road,
Route 1.
we turn off. They just go and turn back around and fucking split back to the house, I guess.
For the next teenagers that
Yeah,
want to
so
come
no,
out.
wait, now
what
time
does they
out.
mean? Could you see two people?
No, you couldn't see shit inside. Nothing. I don't know
Ghost
who was
car.
driving. I don't know nothing.
Sicko.
But check this out.
Sicko,
But
I'm
check
trying to
thi-
be serious.
check this
You're
out.
making a mockery.
Down the road,
Please don't make a mockery of
we
this.
we go down the road a little bit, and the girls are like, "We gotta pee, man. We gotta piss." Like, it's
Whoa! Whoa!
well, we're away. We're not getting chased.
No, you're
anymore.
not, man. You're
Okay.
never.
We pull into the parking lot of this one bar restaurant that's near there.
All right,
Or
that's
was at the
that
time.
is safe.
That was at the time. Bump and play like there's blah blah blah.
Yeah,
blah.
oh, yeah. Then you can.
The girls get out. We park. The girls get out and go into the fucking place to use the bathroom. Me and Dew get out, and we're standing by the car. We're like, man, that was fucking weird, man. That was like a fucked up thing, you know? In the parking lot, pulls a fucking white SUV, comes around, turns around, window comes down, dude looking at us. What are you guys doing? We're like, I'm doing nothing, motherfucker. I'm standing here smoking a cigarette, waiting for these chicks.
Oh,
to come
so
out.
you were out of the car?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was smoking. The girl didn't smoke. I was smoking.
Right,
in the
right,
parking
right,
lot.
right.
He's like, window goes back up, takes off back onto the fucking highway gimmick.
So what? All right, you never want to oversell, so I'm not gonna fucking put something out there that's not. But like, what was his deal? Was he creepy looking? Was he a nerd?
Normal guy.
Just like a guy, like a middle-aged normal guy. Nothing struck you as weird, like
No, he had like a haircut.
like a hairdo,
Nah, like a cut.
a cut. Like a $5 gimmick.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Hair cuttery.
Yes. To the side.
Yes.
Opie Cunningham
One of
gimmick. Okay.
Right. Mid 30s.
That young.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
A vibe of like I'm a rent-a-cop?
No.
A henchman?
No. Just a dude asking questions in the white car that probably just chased us at 50 miles an hour down a country road.
How sure are you that it was the same person?
I'm not, other than
The white gimmick.
it was the same car. I mean, I don't know it was the same car, but how weird is that?
Yeah.
And that white car happens to pull up and be like, "What are you guys doing?" And we're like, "I'm fucking doing nothing."
I have a question.
God.
Can we go tonight?
Oh,
I'll go,
I'll
Now?
go with you.
Now? Oh, I'll go all day, and I'll get the
let's
fuck
go.
out and be like, "Let's have it."
I'll go with you.
So,
goodbye, podcast.
so what happened was I get home and immediately call fucking Pablo because Pablo's got a new fucking Pathfinder and he's fucking raring to go for anything.
Somewhere.
That part is true.
Right. So I say, fucking Pablo, dig this. Blah, 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 blah. And Pablo's like, oh,
I'm
we're
on
going.
my way.
Yeah. We did not go the same night, but we went. So you go now.
And yeah, I think pretty much the same thing happened. Me, you, a couple broads in there. They built suspense up. And yeah, we went down there.
It was
Whoa.
We found what we found, and yeah, the was it white or black Bronco?
The one, I don't remember the night with me and you, but I definitely remember the first night it was white.
And I think it was white. And I don't remember getting chased, but they made their presence known. Like, yo, we're here. So if you want to continue to go down this street,
Yeah, like I'm eating my bologna
You're gonna get
sandwich,
the- yeah,
like, yo,
right.
like we can do this or we
Right.
cannot. You fucking decide. You
like
saw
the dude was on the
trees, get
walkie-talkie.
fuck out.
The dude was on the walkie-talkie. Like, I'll be back at the farm in 10 minutes, or I'm gonna be back in the farm in 20 minutes. Like, it's up to you. So we just fucking. I was too scared of my car getting wrecked, so I was like, we're out. Like I didn't even get as deep as the OG got. Ao.
Oh.
But when you're there, and there's also a tree called the skull tree. The tree trunk looks like a skull.
That's a shoot too.
And dude
That's
said,
a shoot.
Shoot.
and people
100%.
say that there's not like dead animals there. There's like mutilated, like squirrels and stuff on the road.
Well, then you get into the fucking metal kids doing the Venom graffiti in the street. Those motherfuckers are chopping up squirrels and shit. They think
Right.
They're fucking giving a fucking
Offering?
sacrifice to the devil.
That's where some shit like this and some stories like this gets foggy, like between who did this. If it's some bozo metalhead, then I'm not shook. But if they're doing satanic rites in that fucking house, then I ain't having it. But
Something's going on in that house that they don't want motherfuckers driving down there. You have no reason to be on that street other than to gawk at the house.
right.
You know what I mean? There's no reason to be there.
Yeah.
And if it's your crib, like if I own that crib, I don't have a security guard kicking people out.
Right.
You just go up to the gate and you can't get in and goodbye.
You don't have a dude with a white Bronco chasing people down the road on staff.
Right. And if what you did buy the property, you got a church on there, you fucking blow that church up. I don't want that kind of heat on my property.
Now this dude is committing hate crimes.
No, that's the rumor is that there's the DuPonts had a church on that farm, and that's where they did some. They married each other in that
That's
farm.
when I said the church, and
Right.
Gavin was like, "No, it's a house." I heard the church.
No,
part.
no. It's a house, but they supposedly do things in the house. I mean, it's a fucking
a mansion.
like a mansion house.
Okay,
So
I'm picturing this like
they're watching fucking Friends in one room and doing devil shit in the other. Like it's a huge fucking thing, man.
That's like the second Friends reference too. That's weird.
Well-
I find myself watching Friends more often than
Do ya?
it comes on after something we watch, and I just leave it on.
It's on 8,000
I
channels
have
every
yeah.
minute
I
of
have
the
the
day.
exact experience. I don't
Yeah.
know what it is that I watch, but when that's on
Yeah.
after it, I'm not
Yeah.
offended enough to change it.
Exactly.
I-
There's one thing in every episode that makes me go. You know what I mean? And Jack will walk in the room and be like, "What the fuck with the?" I'm like, "I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't know. I'm
yeah.
just watching it." With,
Yeah,
You
I don't
can't
know.
escape it sometimes.
with the Aniston with their hair. And
Yeah.
and
Jennifer, love it.
Galapagos.
I'll just say that I've been to the house. I've been down the road. I've seen the trees. But I never had the Bronco experience. None of that.
Well, I know you don't believe in any type of shit like that. So, did any of it creep you out, even on like a visceral level? Like
At that place, absolutely not. But there is one place I have been that I did get a weird vibe.
Nerd
from.
Ghost?
Yes.
That's what.
But it wasn't that time.
Okay, because to me, the place you're talking about rattled the fuck out of me.
The time that we were there with the Nerd Ghost.
Well, we were there mad times.
Right.
Over.
The only one I remember off the top of my head specifically is the Nerd Ghost. I was there with other people. So, all right, you want to give them the idea, like
Yeah.
out in Delaware County, it's a very famous house. You can look it up. It's called like the Rose Tree House or the Rose
Tree Mansion, I want to say.
A local legend, it's known as the Slave House. And what it is,
It's also, just as an aside, there's lots of money in that area. At least
absolutely,
now.
yeah.
I don't know what it was when this shit happened.
Right.
But
It's called the Heilbronn Mansion.
it's a lot of Scott Old, a lot of money, old money in this area.
This place has been documented in several
books,
different publications. And there's a house, and the house is burnt down many times.
Correct.
First of all,
Correct.
so the house that's standing there now is obviously maybe 20, 30 years old at the most.
Correct.
But
It was like brand new when we saw Nerd Ghost.
right.
Yeah.
On the property, and it's still there as far as I know. It's like around the back and down this little valley kind of. It's in a weird
And there's
spot.
like a creek.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's this little wooden structure. It's kind of like circular, from what I'm remembering. It's a weird.
I just remember like a wooden garage.
Right.
Yeah.
And what it was back in the day, it was like slave quarters. I
Correct.
believe. Or being in the North, maybe they hid slaves that were
Right.
escaping or whatever. Something heinous happened there. I don't know what the legend
Some
is.
heavy shit went on,
Like,
whatever it was.
Somebody killed a family with their axe.
I've never been to this place.
It's
I've been there
fun.
I've been there several times, and every time I never had a thing. And there was one, but I've never
Is it one room?
Yes.
that little thing. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
I was.
Yes.
So one time I went with a dude that we know and a couple of broads that we knew. We got out. I had never gotten out and gone to the actual slave house before.
I only did it once.
This is the
And
only
I
time I did
fucking
it.
bolted.
And so the three of them like walked up to it, and they got real close, and they just turned around like, I can't do it. Like they got freaked out.
That's what happened to me.
And me, I'm like, this is bullshit. I don't believe in none of this. I don't believe in anything paranormal. I don't believe in anything at all. I cannot stress enough how much I don't believe. So I'm like, fuck you guys. I'll go in. And I walked in the thing like, this is, and just fucking, to this day, I can't explain it, but this creepiness, this unsettling dread came over me, and I ran the fuck out. got
It's
in the
clearly
car.
never left.
I was waiting for him to.
You're welcome.
We just traced the history of Sad Sicko on a Halloween episode.
Origin story.
Origin story.
Fuck, our brain works so fucking.
I know.
I remember you telling me the story though, and you said you were drinking in there with a bunch of people, and you felt something grab you.
No.
Oh no, that was Ann.
Yeah.
Ann said when she was drinking in there,
I vaguely
She
remember
felt
that.
something
Dan
gra-
Spina was drinking in that
that was
fucking...
what the Hammers did. The Hammers would go
Yo,
drinking haunted.
man,
You know how
fuck-
Hammers would
yeah,
do
no,
that.
I do, but that just... it's hard for me to wrap my head around
Yeah.
because I'm petrol of all of that shit.
Hammers, we're cool with the devil. Like the devil don't fuck with us. We're
Yeah,
we're in his army.
But you gotta understand, man. Like he'll do you like the movie Trick or Treat with Skippy from.
Skippy Handelman?
Yeah, you think that's your man, and then Eddie Fastway comes along, and
Whoa.
then you don't know what's what.
I'm just saying, like being in the devil's army, like me and him never had a problem.
Well, look,
You know,
That's 'cause
I
you never
wore the
went-
patch. I wore the Slayer patch.
you never went toe to toe with him, man.
Nah, I wouldn't fuck with him.
So,
Who do I have a better chance with?
all right,
Fighting the devil
right,
or fighting a horse cop?
Wow.
Cop horse.
cop horse.
You know that happened.
Can we make a poll? Yeah, I saw that.
I think
was
somebody
like,
listened
fuck.
to our shit and
I
was
know,
like,
I know.
I'm in the middle of a riot. I'm punching a horse.
I know.
Yeah.
Some Philly dude beat up a horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I saw some shit. I didn't know.
Yeah, it happened
The-
like 3 days ago.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
because of us.
Yeah. So there you go.
Way to go, Jeff. Somebody beat up a horse because of you.
How does that make you feel?
Makes me feel pretty good, honestly.
No, it
An old friend of ours doesn't even live in the country anymore, but I see sometimes on tour. His house was definitely haunted, and
Sorry.
what?
I hit Jackie on X, but just to finish off the roastery house,
grabbing me
I
at
think
the
also
table.
in the book it claims that some people said when they would go to the stop sign at the end of the corner and they would look in their rear view, they would see like somebody running behind them
Oh,
in the
fuck,
rear view.
Fuck all that, man.
Like that's goodbye,
Yeah.
goodbye.
But when you were there, did you dip out of fear or fear of I just bought a new car and I'm young and I don't...
At the Satan house dipped at it. And I mean, dude, this isn't like walk outside streetlights. You're in the fucking woods.
See, I'm scared of that without a ghost story.
And then you
I
got
ain't
the
just
build up
trying
of the
to be-
story. You got the trees. You got the fucking animals. And you already know people have been there. Like tens of people have told you already.
Yeah,
This is what's
yeah.
going down. Blah, blah.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
your head's all built up. So it's the whole effect. dude.
Yeah.
Let's go tomorrow.
I
I
mean,
mean,
let's
I
go
ain't
now.
going. It's not happening. The
We got better gimmicks now than when we were fucking 15.
look,
Your gimmicks ain't stopping the dive.
the one thing about the whatever Pablo said the mansion was called, that Sicko had the creepy deal, and we went there, and the main house, we started flipping out because we saw this fucking shadow figure.
No. We kept driving by the house and we were too scared to pull in the parking lot. So finally we're like, fuck you, pussy, pull in. So I pulled in the parking lot and we noticed that the lights were changing. Like the living room light would go on and then go off. The bedroom light would go on and go off. And we're like,
My
yo,
apologies. I'm
this
telling
shit
like
is
a
going
23-year-old.
down now.
But none of us knew at the time that there was this invention called motion sensor lighting, and that's basically what it was. Because we kept driving back and forth and be like, "Oh, the lights are on," and then we go 10 feet away, "Oh, the lights are off," and then we come back, "Oh, the lights are on."
He's not wrong.
And we did it so many times. Finally, we're like,
Burn out the bulb. and
we're
the thing.
parked right like in front, and all of a sudden, like a person comes to the door.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck?
We're
idiot?
like an Argyle sweater.
Like an Argyle. I'm like, nerd ghost.
What are you guys doing? And we're all like, why?
He's like, what? He's like, what, man? What? And we're like, nerd ghost. And we're
Hit
like,
the gas and
back
fucking
up in
ran.
reverse at like 100.
I think Boff was with us, wasn't he?
Probably.
Yeah.
That idiot doesn't even know he bought a house on fucking
Well,
Lane.
Devil
Sicko's right
ground.
that the house can. Part of the devil biz about it is that it keeps burning down.
Right. It's burned down like a few times.
And there's some. I heard a weird story that was connected to it. Also, there's this. I don't know if you heard this. It's not ridiculous enough to say, oh, I don't believe that. You know what I mean? It's just creepy enough to where like, there was this. You know how there's like fireproof safes for your important shit that some people have? Instead of a safe, there was like a little cutout in the house, like made of the shit that you make a fireproof safe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which, why don't they just build houses in the same?
why don't they make the entire airplane?
Why don't
out
they
of the
make airplanes
black
out
box?
of the black box? So the most recent time that it burned down, whenever that was, I don't know the date, when they were like cleaning up the mess of this burned down house, in that compartment was a newspaper from after when the house burned down.
Y'all get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
I never heard that at all.
yeah.
I mean, like I said, I went in that little John one time being all tough, like, oh, I'm not, and it vibed
I'm
me
not
out.
telling you I went into it, but I got out of the whip, went towards it like those girls you said did, and I was out.
Pablo, do you remember? This is this is a little side story. Do you remember the house that we would that we got the word that if you drive up to, you,
I know exactly what you're saying. The broad.
yeah, you had a honk a code.
Yeah, and she would show your tips.
She would show all kinds of stuff.
I used to have to.
You remember that shit?
Yeah. So once again, no. This was the other dude's car
Yeah.
that was more brazen than me.
Yeah.
He got a car and we would drive everywhere.
That's
So,
who I went
So,
with.
so
all
we
the
go to
time.
Yaden. You go to where the 7-Eleven is. You
Yep.
go down that street. You go to the dead end. You turn around and you pull your car in the parking lot just a little bit because her house was like the fourth or fifth one in. So our boy honks on the horn. She comes to the window and does a nah,
Yeah,
not tonight.
yeah, nah.
And our boy
And
was
he
like,
starts going,
negative, honk.
Like 45 minutes, like, bah!
So she's like, all right, fucking blinds go up, her shirt goes off, she starts dancing for us, and we're like punching each other like, holy shit, like this is fucking real.
Yeah.
Because up to that point, I still was like, we're just annoying some girl who must get this a lot. But then no, she fucking did like a 2-minute dance for us.
Yeah.
And then we're like, let's get out of here before we're like, this is the work, and now we get like stuck up because
Right,
we're essentially
right,
in an
right.
alleyway.
Yeah. I was just gonna mention our homeboy, the shit we saw at his house. There was definitely something going on there, man.
I never witnessed anything, but there's more than enough stories to be like, okay, something went on.
The person in the window when
There was a female ghost in the house.
there was the person in the window when Head Start someone was up there and then looked over and the person that we thought was in the window was really next to us.
Yeah, was right at the front door when
Yeah.
this was person in the second floor window.
Correct.
Yeah.
Is this in Westbrook Park?
No.
No, Swarthmore.
No.
Oh, okay.
And then
Okay.
there's
Well, dare I say, there was a night where they were doing Ouija board, and they were insulting the ghost, and the ghost like lit the fireplace.
what do you
up.
mean they were? I was in the fucking
you were
house
there?
when the
You
shit
were-
lit on fire.
you were there?
I wasn't partaking in that shit, nor am I tonight.
Dun dun dun. Well, so the best of all the stories, which is why we made the call to Jackie Brown tonight. Jackie Brown has a story that is interesting.
I've been waiting to
sure.
hear this.
You've never heard it?
Never heard
You've
it.
never heard
No.
it?
And she's refused to tell me, like, you're not ready for it.
It's the only story I have.
Jackie's been building up to this Halloween episode for like 6 months.
Wow.
Listen,
I can't wait! Halloween!
You put it like that, and then it's gonna be a dud.
it's the blow off match, man.
Yeah. All right.
Are we ready for it?
I'm ready.
I already hate it. If she thinks there's something scary about it, then it's gonna be terrifying.
We're all gonna die before
because
this
she's the
story's
least
done.
scared of everyone here. Jesus, man, it sounds like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
That was a great show.
Oh, absolutely.
I enjoyed it.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'll beat that fucking thing too if you pit me on there.
Let's go on it.
All right.
Tag team.
All right.
Who's hosting it? The Regis?
Nah, hasn't
No.
been Regis in a long time.
The
He's
lady.
shook. He's shook. He knows we're coming on. That's
Yeah,
why he
the
quit.
Reg knows that we'll take him out. It's
He
a
was friends
lady.
with Blassie, though.
No. Now it's
it's a black dude.
it's the
isn't
black
it?
dude from the sitcom Hanging with Mr. Cooper, the comedian
that
Mark
Yeah,
Cooper.
Curry.
Mark Curry.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Cedric did it for a minute, too.
Did
Yeah,
he?
that's what I was thinking of.
Mark Curry.
Fucking
did
jobbers
it too.
doing this.
Yeah, I'll
Let's go
fucking
on there.
All right,
Fucking do it.
all right.
We used to have to watch that at the bar every day. When you work like day shifts at a bar, you watch all that shit. Price is Right all
Yeah.
the time, and we have to
I
watch that.
will mark for Price. is
Oh, who
Right.
doesn't? That's the greatest thing ever made.
Wah, wah,
When
wah.
someone gets fucking picked and start wilding, that's like my
Yeah,
favorite
come
shit
on.
ever.
I like the yodeling dude.
Absolutely.
Is it still the Drew Carey?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it is.
I ain't
Did
seen
Bob tap?
it. He knew the kung fu. I know that. He
Yeah.
trained with the Bruce Lee.
Yeah, but did he tap?
I don't think he.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
think he knows how to tap. He's fucking kicking.
I think-
Is
motherfucking
Bob
stuff.
Barker dead?
I think
Pablo?
he's the devil,
Searching.
What do you mean?
Bob Barker.
You got heat with Bob?
No, but I think
Still alive, 92.
Yeah.
I think
Look.
his living
He trained
92
with-
years.
He trained
is,
with Bruce Lee.
I mean,
He taught him things.
Yeah, look, Bruce knew.
You ever?
What
I'm gonna say
what are you dressed as, Jackie?
Oscar.
Who?
Oscar.
Oscar the Grouch?
Yeah.
You work
Right.
on that all night?
Yeah.
Wah, wah, I'm scared of Jackie's story.
There we go.
Everybody's a little nervous.
I
You
am.
want to turn the lights down a little bit?
No.
Okay, so I went back to Ohio to visit my family on around Thanksgiving that weekend. Jeff and I were friends at the time. I was dating somebody else. We won't say
How
his
long
name.
ago was this?
When was that, Jeff? You think?
I hate recent because that means whatever it is going to get me.
It's still
Well,
out there.
Probably
we've been
about.
together a while,
this was like
so-
10 years ago.
Okay.
Good enough.
A little less than that. I think.
8 years. Let's go.
Yeah. So we went back.
9 years. It was 9 years.
2008. You're
What
driving
about
to Ohio.
Going to Ohio. I'm staying with my family for the weekend with my ex, and I was visiting a friend, staying at her house, and gonna go and eat Thanksgiving with my mom, and
I don't
whatever.
like the sound
throughout,
of this.
throughout this
Sounds
time,
normal enough so far.
My sister had won some costume contests from Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
She got free passes to go ghost hunting.
Okay.
So, through the course of these few days I was there was ghost hunting, there was Thanksgiving, and I'm sleeping at my friend's house in her basement. It was a furnished basement.
Uh-huh.
Right?
What does ghost hunting mean? You go to places that are
It's like-
supposedly...
Yeah,
Okay.
you got like flashlights and meters.
Yeah.
Sometimes they got those rods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you like rods.
Ones I can put in my hands. Yeah.
So,
Rod that goes to 10, pal.
Yeah. Kind of manipulate it.
Say it.
I can't remember if it was before or after the ghost hunting thing. There was a morning when I was there that I was woken up by a man standing over the bed, screaming at me with no sound coming out over the bed. At about 9 or 10 in the morning, I would
Get
say.
the fuck out of
What the fuck are you talking about, man?
Leaning over the bed.
We didn't even get going yet.
Like, first he's talking to me, and I'm like in between. I'm awake, but I'm just waking up.
Yeah.
It's almost like night terror shit, but
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
talk, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So here's this shadow man that I can see the features of his face, but it's kind of dark.
The Shadow Man.
Shut up, sicko.
So
Ew.
he's saying something, and I'm like, what the fuck are you saying? And
Are you saying what the fuck are you saying?
I'm
In
saying-
your head or
I'm
out loud?
Out loud. To the point that who I'm in bed with
Uh-huh.
is like, what? You know, and then I'm like, what the fuck are you saying? I'm screaming, and then the man is starts screaming, but no sound coming out.
Are
like,
you,
Ba, 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 like screaming, but nothing. Silent.
Do you
Are you-
hear? So you don't hear anything?
I hear nothing. I'm like, I don't know what you're fucking saying. And
Are you naked at this point?
knew he was gonna do
no, I'm
What are you
staying at my
wearing?
friend's house.
What are you
I'm
wearing?
not naked. I'm not naked.
Tank
you
top?
dickhead.
A tank top and panties?
My question is, can you hear yourself saying...
I
Right.
can hear when I'm
Okay.
screaming to the point that
Bull woke
my
up.
ex wakes up. He's like, "Who's in the fucking room with us? Who's in here?"
Like his fucking bitch ass would have done anything. Just putting that out there, pal.
I like that.
Anytime.
I like that.
Open invite.
I
Right.
like that.
Right. So
Yeah, open invite, for real.
that day I think is the ghost hunt. We go to the. I wake up and whatever. I go about my day.
How did you process it? Like that was a dream?
Oh, I missed that part. So
No,
as,
but are you processing like, oh shit, it was a dream?
Well, he wakes up and I'm like, I saw a man and it went, and the man went through the door, not like opened the door and went out.
Yeah.
Went through the door.
Okay.
Went through the door.
Pack it up.
The whole
Yeah.
shadow.
Shut it down.
like,
Roll them up.
like a flash through the door. And like the side of the bed and through the door. Not like just through the wall. Like made an
Was
effort
it?
to go
It
through
looked
the
like an
door.
older man or something.
Buckle up.
Yeah, it was
So-
like
Wait, just you were there?
Is
My
he
ex.
fucking paying attention?
You can't fucking follow a plot line, man. Whether it's the heads, whether it's the fucking shadow man.
It was fucked up. It was fucked up, and I was shook. I was
Okay.
definitely
Fuck
shook.
yeah.
I don't get
Fuck
shook,
yeah.
and I was shook. And you know, he's like, whatever. We wake up and we do our thing. And that day was the ghost hunt. We go to the ghost hunt. We do whatever.
So did you, after you were shook, did you shake it off, or were you thinking about it all day?
I think people kind of rationalize. Like,
Yeah.
you're like, oh, it must have been a dream. Must have
Right.
been whatever.
I
That's
was
just the
kind of
human
like,
nature.
I don't know what
Yeah.
it is, but it was not like any dream I ever had. It wasn't like anything like that.
And the dude
So-
saw nothing, had no experience.
He just heard me flip out and yell and talking to somebody. He heard me talking to somebody. So, like I knew who they were. I'm just gonna put that like I knew who they were. So we go to the ghost.
I
nothing,
hate that.
Nothing happens
Right.
at this
Foreshadowing?
ghost hunting.
Yeah, well,
thing.
no, I knew who they were. I hate that.
Nothing happens at this ghost hunt thing like you could predict because it's all dumb.
Yeah,
bullshit,
yeah.
Right. So I stay at this person's house again. The next day is Thanksgiving or whatever, and my mom calls and says, "It's so weird that I'm in Ohio for this time, anyways, 'cause I'm rarely there." She's like, "Your dad passed away," and it was at 9:30 in the morning.
Oh, fuck no.
And this thing that I saw over the bed was absolutely looked just like him. And I don't know what he was saying. I have no idea to this day what was being said to me, screamed at me. No idea. But I had just that one day that his children went to go see him before they cremated him while I was there. So it was just really weird that I happened to be there when he died.
Christ.
Yeah. So, and that was the first time I've seen him since I moved to Philadelphia, which was probably 8 years, and then before that was 14
They didn't
years.
have a
Yeah, right,
relationship. They didn't know. They didn't even speak at that point.
right.
Jesus.
So here I am with my ex, and he went with me to the funeral home to see his body, and
That's who it was.
dun dun dun. That's my ghost story.
Shut it down!
Fuck.
It's to this day the craziest thing, and the craziest thing never happened to me. And I came home, and Jeff and I were really close at that point, and I told him what happened. And
Yeah, she told me immediately. I mean, within a day of her getting back to Philly,
yeah, I came
and
out. I was
especially at the time, I'm more open to things now, with my new outlook on life,
PNI.
Of course.
whatnot.
PNI.
Then that you could not, but I could just see as she was telling me it how this really happened. What it was, who the fuck knows? But something fucking weird went
Yeah, it
on.
was weird.
And I was like, "Fuck, man," you know.
I'm speechless.
It was the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me in my life.
After all this time to process it, like, do you think it was like he was trying to tell you, like, on some, like, I'm sorry shit?
On
or was
some
it like,
supernatural level, maybe that's the thing. Like he had a lot to say that he didn't say when he was here.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it was some sort of subconscious thing on my level because he didn't talk to me. Really, I don't know. It's so
Fucking
weird
A, man.
when you start to analyze it like that. But all I know is I saw this thing at the time that my mom said that he died. He had like a few heart attacks in a row, and it was that time of morning. So bizarre.
Fuck.
I did not like that story.
No.
I did not like that one
Neither
bit
do I, man.
at all.
That means we take our first break and fucking gather our thoughts, because now I'm fucked.
I'm going home.
We'll be right back.
Yo, yo, yo! This is the Devil! And you're listening to the Broad Street Breakdown with Vinnie Paz! If you think this is funny, wait till I claim your souls! Claim your souls!
trying to think of the funniness that it was. And we're back with the Broader Street the Breakdown. Featuring Vinnie Paz, OG Gavin, Stupid Sicko, Professor Pabolito.
What kind
That's-
of accent is that, man?
It's a spicy meatball accent. We back at Vinnie Paz. Take it.
Why am I taking it? I'm out of this fucking situation. I'm as far away as can be.
We need to describe what's going on
You
for
can
the
describe
listening
whatever
audience.
you want. I'm not in this room.
So for the next part of our Halloween spectacular, we have set out Jackie Brown's Ouija board. And in protest, Vin, who does not like to contact the spirit world, got up and left the table and is now sitting with his microphone a good 20, 30 feet away from us. Vin's not having the ghost.
in the other
No, I'm
room.
not.
He's ignoring us.
His head don't like the ghosts.
We're gonna ask questions for him.
No, you're not.
Are
As
you
soon as I hear the name, this mic is getting thrown over there. Whoever it hits gets hit.
It'll get
Yeah,
with the thing.
right. The gimmick.
Stop right here.
You all right over there, buddy?
No.
The dog's upset too. The dog knows. Animals know.
Yeah.
He's just staring at me.
So I asked you guys earlier. Do you have some questions prepped? Like, do you want to know if you're gonna live or die tomorrow?
No.
What like, are you gonna come into money soon?
No.
You don't have any of that stuff.
No, I don't want to know any of that shit.
You don't want to know like specifically like, can we kill Sicko tomorrow? Can you help us kill Sicko tomorrow?
That,
Like making deals.
that might be on the agenda.
That might be
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. I don't want to know about heavy shit like
Right.
that. I want to know about.
I'm just telling you from my research, from the people I know that did extensive Ouija board isms, that you're not, if you want to get a malevolent entity,
Malevolent.
Malevolent.
you
I thought I
ask
heard.
questions, selfish questions about yourself. If you want to just ask general questions about life and being and how you could help the aura of the earth, then you're fine. Then you won't get any bad entities.
What if I ask
Are
questions
you-
about you?
It's I think that's good. I think that's fine because you're caring for me
Of course.
and you have a positive attitude towards it.
I do.
But yeah, but then there's also a problem that if the channel's open too long, the malevolent entities will find you and then they corrupt it so that you don't know what you're getting.
You hear that, Vin?
It's like a clusterfuck.
So we just gotta keep it.
I'm not listening.
You can't keep the channel open too long.
I
That's all
want
I'm
the
saying.
benevolent spirits.
How long? Yeah.
That I don't know.
Thanks.
What's the time period?
I don't think as long as this podcast. Let's put it that way.
I have to. I gotta change out of this gimmick.
Captain Lou, Captain Lou,
Fucking
Captain.
freezing my ass.
Please hold.
Talk amongst yourself.
Please hold.
Hawaiian
Right,
shirts
so
in
Jeff
October. aren't
was
warm?
dressed up as Captain Lou Albano, did a fucking bang up job, almost looked identical to the
The
fucking-
Captain Lou doll.
the Captain Lou doll. I thought I was looking at a twin.
You should take pictures with him and the Captain Lou.
He ate extra raviolis tonight just to fit into character. He's usually a svelte young man.
He's got rubber bands
Yeah.
taped to his face.
Why? You should take a picture with you holding this doll before you take it off.
Fucking hell. All right.
That's the after.
I'm not fucking putting it back on once I fucking take it off.
See, man.
Help me out here.
And now I'm not helping anything.
I can't wait for people to Photoshop the OG at like Margaritaville with the buff man.
The captain was not a pirate.
You look like one. Now you don't.
You look.
You wasting away at Margaritaville.
I got you.
OG looking for salt, papers of salt. Now she's doing spiders. Or spiders are moving now. This is getting crazy now. It's getting crazy. We're prepping. We got the board out.
Got spitters.
I set a camera rig up, courtesy of New Pace Productions. We got a nice rig.
We got severed heads and creepy dolls
Yes.
and clowns all over the place. And
Jackie really does up Halloween well. Must be her favorite
I did this for you.
holiday.
I like it. I like all this stuff.
Guys. Some of the stuff stays up year round.
Pretty much.
But the extra stuff was done for you guys.
I like the extras. Thank you, Jackie.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
on.
All right. So how does this thing work? I've never actually done one. In all my years of being a hammer, I never did the
supposed
Ouija
to-
board.
First off, stupid idiot, stop saying hammer. No one knows the fuck that means.
Stupid idiot.
Stay in your corner and be quiet.
That's how we teach the people. They speak our language.
You're supposed to. rest
Well,
your
you
fingers.
explain to them what then, you fucking turd?
Every other episode.
I know. At this point, you either know or you don't.
A hammer's a
A metalhead.
metal goof. So we put the
Do we all put our hands on it?
Yeah, it's
Put
a
your
combined
fingers on
power,
here.
man.
And then
What did we just
open
put?
your
Two?
mind.
Two?
The spirits are supposed to. You're supposed to just do whatever. however
Two?
you put it in there.
2 fingers. You fucks.
You all
That's how I
got
do
four.
it.
Ah.
Just do a couple.
You
Get
like?
out of here. Get
What
out
do you
of here.
mean?
Just do whatever.
No. I think
All
it's
right.
2 hands,
Okay,
man. It's 2
well, then
hands.
It's 2 hands. So then we're all
No,
just gonna-
no.
Little Chopper knows something bad's happening.
All right. So
So
what?
now we gotta ask you questions, but we're giving a demonstration.
All right. Wait, what? We're giving
This
it.
is how you do it. Rest your fingers,
Yeah.
and then you ask questions.
Let's have it.
And then
No.
it's supposed to
You
move
gotta
around.
call dude first. You gotta call dude.
Call a dude.
I think you should. You got more evil powers than I do.
What?
Go ahead.
Are there any spirits with us tonight?
Wait. I feel like you're
breaking
not
this whole
supposed
thing.
to. You're not supposed to like lean your like you're supposed to do
Are
this
you
gimmick.
making rules? No. How else do you see the letters here?
This ain't right.
Obviously, we've never done this before.
This is bad. Go.
Go what?
Go. It's like Monopoly. You got to roll the dice.
All right. Oh shit! This fucker's moving.
Because you're pushing
Stop,
it.
man.
I'm not pushing. I swear to God, I'm not pushing this fucking thing. Hello.
Hello, spirits.
Hello.
It
Where
is
are we going
moving.
here? Oh.
And someone's got to dictate what letters it's hitting.
That should be you.
What the hell's going
Pablo.
on?
What?
The Chopper knows.
Look, this fucking thing's spelling something out.
Vin, it's moving.
My man.
Ouija board. Ouija
My man.
board.
My man.
Where are we going? You gotta.
R.
It's moving.
It's saying
STEV.
Dummy, yeah.
What the?
Dummy, yeah.
yes.
Yes.
Dummy, yes.
So
All right.
there's a head here.
We got some creeps. There you go.
What's the
You gotta ask what his name is. What's your name?
what's your name? Oh, it's fucking moving again.
Where's it going?
Not funny.
Ew.
What?
Pablo, you taking notes?
Yeah.
My man.
B.
B?
Beelzebub.
No. B.
Okay. B? It's only a B?
What up, B?
So, I mean,
Oh.
No. Here we go.
Oh shit. It's moving fast now, you fuckers.
B? Where are we going?
What the hell?
The board's getting fucked up.
What in the? You're coming into my side.
I'm not doing anything except fucking.
fingers up.
You're pushing it.
I'm not. I'm barely touching the fuck thing.
All right, going for the I.
Where are we?
Where do you stop at? The G or the H? Between the G and the H.
I don't. Between the G and the H. So we
My
have
man.
B, G, and H.
BH butthole.
His name is Butthole.
What?
Vin? Got
Fuck
anything
off,
to add?
man.
Wait. You guys keep your fucking hands on it. Don't break the oath. Hold the thing.
Don't. I just marked for don't break the oath.
Nice. I'm gonna fucking pit the fucking thing under my fucking.
Your elbows are pushing it all.
I'm not pushing shit. Oh, you mean the thing?
Fucking Pablo's walking around the house all charged up.
We gotta weigh it down a little bit. But I don't know if you're allowed to break this, Pablo. I don't think it matters. All right, here we go. My man, we're back.
And we're back at the Broad Street Breakdown.
What's your name, dude? Look, the Jackie's fucking off.
Yeah, but it's moving.
Sicko. You don't want to talk to us, this motherfucker. Sicko just caressed my hand.
Did he?
Yeah.
That's the only thing that's moving over
That
there.
wasn't me. That was the goose.
Nothing moved when he did it.
Stupid spider. Killing you.
Why is
Jackie-
Pablo holding a pen and paper like
He's
he's a...
taking notes on
It's supposed to
things
go
he
to each
spells out.
letter and then you'd spell something.
He's spelling out the speller.
So he's writing it down?
Right now
Time
it's
out.
stuck in the middle though. He's centered.
What?
Are you
Sicko,
still
ask him
here?
something.
I got
We asked
nothing.
what his name was.
Say, are you still here?
Spirit, are you still here?
I
Keep making a mockery of it. That fucker gets you.
I
Ask the Spirit what his favorite Slayer album was.
I don't want to be here.
Spirit, does it matter if Vinny's in the other room? Can you still kill him from here?
See, man.
No.
Ask him what his favorite episode of BSB was so far.
We don't even know if there's anybody here. He's in the middle. He
Just kind of stopped.
don't want to fucking do this.
Why'd you pull out, Jackie?
Because Jeff's hands are all over the place.
Where am I supposed to be?
We need your power.
Yeah,
You have
we
the
do. You
clairvoyance.
do.
I
You
see
have the thing.
Sicko right there. Look.
No,
His little
you
face.
you put your fingers on it and see. I'll take mine off. See if it fucking does something. You got more powers than I do.
No, I don't.
What episode of BSB?
It just
Oh,
started-
see,
it
it's
just
fucking
started
moving.
so you
See,
touched it.
see.
Stop it.
Oh
What is
shit.
the question?
What episode of BSB was your favorite?
Well, isn't it a number? Why is it going up?
We don't even know who we're talking to. Hello.
Is it Hendrix?
It hates us. This thing hates us.
G. It's going to the OG.
My man. See, I'm friends with this stuff.
Well, then you better talk to him.
Ask him some questions.
Can I ask questions if... No, you put your thing and
No.
I'll ask questions.
Definitely not.
Definitely not.
Fuck, now it's me and Sicko. Alright.
I hope that fucking thing lifts up and fucking beats Sicko in the head.
That's uncalled for.
Jackie, why do you own 100 Ouija boards if you don't want to use them?
What if we...
I don't use them for a joke.
Okay. This ain't a joke.
This isn't a
This is no
joke.
joke. Alright, can we...
What's your favorite BSB?
Wait a minute. Can we start over? Can we... Let's ask the dude if we can start over.
Remove the placard and reseat the placard again.
Is that how it goes?
Yes.
placard.
Plachette.
Alright.
The placard.
Kate?
Plaque.
Plachette.
Nice. Suzanne?
I removed it.
Just get a good swing on it. Woo.
You gotta like clear the browser history.
And
You
yes.
you put it in an 8 like that?
And yes. Figure
All right.
8. It should always go in this, and then it should stop wherever it needs to be. Right?
I don't know.
Like this, and then. Right? Or
It stops at 1?
it usually is in a figure 8.
What do you mean it stops? You stop doing the... What are you talking about?
When you ask it a fucking question, Jeffrey.
That motherfucker will
Don't
go
curse
like,
at it.
That shit'll go like that when we get it going?
Yes.
Whoa. Is this true, Sicko?
I don't know nothing about none of this.
It might be slower.
All right, I'm ready.
But it's usually figure 8, and it'll stop. Haven't you seen the movies?
I seen that witchboard back in the day. Vinny, you see that shit?
Yeah, of course.
Come on,
Sonic
Sicko.
Contain, no joke.
We doing this?
Yeah.
Ask it a real question.
Is there anybody here?
Is there anybody out there?
No
making
movement
fun,
so far
Sicko.
from the planchette.
Nah, I got that fucking song in my head.
Just not if you can hear me.
Do you like Pink Floyd? Thanks. This fucking thing ain't moving.
Would you put batteries in it? Paz, how we doing so far?
Jackie,
Awful.
you gotta get on this because this ain't moving. This fuck thing.
See, I'm not worried about right now. I'm worried about when I go home, get into bed,
It's gonna
and then the
follow you
ghost
home?
catch. And then that's when the ghost
That,
catch you.
of course. That's why Sicko's fucking hamming it up over there.
Yeah.
when it fucking throws him around his bedroom.
Can we? Is there?
These ghosts are not liking your mockery question.
I didn't mock anything. I asked if they like Pink Floyd. That's a legit question.
Ghost, are you Dr. Remulak?
It's gonna tell you that homeboy from Pink Floyd is a fucking anti-Israel.
Yeah, he is. Who's that dude?
Roger
Now, see,
Waters.
or you got to do the gimmick where you're like, "Can I talk to Tupac?" You got to do that shit. Like you got to summon this certain entity.
I don't know if any of us can do that voice you just did.
Spirit world.
Can I talk to Stupid Sicko? Yes, I'm here.
Can I
folks.
talk to Ian Curtis?
No, you get to talk to me. I'll tell you everything about all the records, though. I love them. Love will tear us apart.
We had this thing fucking humming, man. And then Jackie took her hands off.
What the fuck?
All right, what combinations have we used so far? Me and you and you off, you on.
Dude, I think if Jackie and Vinny do it, we got 10 spirits coming here.
Yeah, fucking. You better
Okay.
fucking look somewhere else.
Is
pal.
there anybody here?
Maybe E, F, G. It's going towards an F.
How are we gonna do this? Because
What do you mean?
we're all crowded up next to each other here.
We have to be together. Wonder Twin powers.
Activate?
Yeah.
Wow, this is
Form
so
of a
dumb.
fucking bucket of ice. Fuckos.
There's no ghost here.
You scaring them all away.
Should I say it? This house is clean.
All right, that went well.
No ghost. There's a spider.
Every time we reference the ghost, though, spider moves. You notice
Interesting.
that?
No.
Hello.
What did he say?
Hello.
Should we take a break before we?
Yeah, can we take a break and
Yeah.
regroup?
Yes.
We're calling it.
I mean, I'm glad I didn't
The
want this
ghost
shit.
of the ghost of Stupid Sicko will sit in for the rest of the show.
The fact,
So
all
that
right.
to make up
The
for
fact
our,
that
No,
this
he
failed is a
Hello.
win for me.
I'm here. You didn't notice. I'm here. Hello. Hello.
That ghost has a haunting in New Jersey. He can't be here right now.
Oh, I'm here, pal. You people just choose not to notice me.
The ghost of Stupid Sicko will be at the
Same.
Trenton Library November 28th to the 31st.
Don't forget, I'm doing a new graffiti book.
Freddie Alva wrote a book about graffiti.
Ooh, do you want to see something really scary? My bank account. Ooh, you know what's really invisible? My refrigerator. You guys want a real scare? Look in my freezer. All right, so we're gonna take a break here. All right, we'll be right
We'll
back.
be
You're listening to the Broad Street
back.
Breakdown.
I'll be back. Back.
And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. We back with the Broad Street the Breakdown. Count Pabulo is here.
Wow. His accents are like 7 countries in one. Jesus.
I'm trying to be like Broken Matt. Make up your own accent.
Oh, I'm not
from many
mad
a
at
different
that.
country.
Again.
That's not. That's the fucking Count from Sesame Street.
Me.
You didn't make that up.
Right, but then I skewed and went somewhere else with. That's why Paz was saying
Oh, you
I'm all,
skewed.
I'm all fucking.
It like went from the count to like he was Spanish.
I popped for Count Popula though.
Yeah, I did too.
And then was I the Count from Count Chocula? You don't know.
Oh,
You don't know what's going on. Am I counting or am I eating delicious chocolate off kids'
You
necks?
Count Chocula.
Yeah.
Off of what?
Kids' necks. That's what Count Chocula did, right?
Jesus.
He enticed children with cereal and
Is that
then
what-
killed them.
Is that what you thought was
Yes.
going on?
This is going down a bad
Yeah.
road right there.
That's like
And then Boo Berry would scare them shitless, and then he would eat them.
so
Frankenberry.
They killed the kids.
Yeah, and then Frankenberry, he would just squeeze them to death.
Like the little girl.
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
It's like
Now Fruit Brute, don't know what that bull did.
right. I mean, his
He
fruit's
wolfed,
in his name.
he
You know what
wolfed
I
them
mean?
out. Yeah,
He might be.
he might be up there in West Hollywood with fucking Cody Mack.
He might. You're saying he's weak.
Cody
in the
Mack
wrist?
it might be Fruit Brute.
Wow. I like that.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
Somebody get on the Photoshop with that, please.
I'll have that handled. The Fruit Brew cover with Cody's face.
Oh, sorry, Cody.
No, I'm sorry.
I'm not really.
I'm sorry.
Not really sorry.
So I have no idea what's going on.
So how about that Ouija board? How about that?
I was in the other room, man.
Shit went well.
The gooses were not cooperative.
They were. I think they were scared of the OG. That's what happened.
Total dud.
Listen, I tell you, I'll fight a fucking ghost. I'll fight a horse.
That's why they didn't come.
I'll fight your mom. I don't give a fuck.
Fight your mom ghost.
I'll fight your mom's horse.
Yeah, if your mom's dead, we'll fight her ghost.
Your mom's your mom's horse.
I didn't say that.
That's the name of my new
Whoever
band.
said it. that
I
was
think
good.
Sicko did.
That was good.
What mom
Sicko.
owns a horse?
You have a lot of fucking band names, man.
Well, you know, someday I'll use them.
Keep waiting.
And if not, I'll sell them to the highest bidder.
Chop, make yourself comfortable. What the fuck? This fucking dog just plops himself wherever he wants. And it's always by me.
He loves Uncle Vid.
What are we doing here? Word association?
Shall we? We'll do a special Halloween themed word association as the Dival gets into costume.
Costume?
Well, for lack of a better term.
I don't know what you mean by that, but
Who is joining us tonight?
It is the Dival.
Wow.
Excited to be here, Sicko. Thanks for having me.
We're excited to have you. Thanks for coming.
I just marked that.
I know this is a busy time of year for
It
you.
is. What was the name of his servant that visited us?
Crack ass? Where's your man's?
Crack ass the cromulent.
Wow.
Good boy. Good boy he is.
How come you didn't bring him along tonight?
I'm sure he got the message across.
I feel like I want to talk to the Bible for like 3 hours.
I got into
There's
it
no
too.
question or answer that I don't. That
I
I'm not
know
happy
all. I see all. I fuck all.
Jackie just looked at the Bible and almost threw up.
Jackie just closed her legs.
Whoa! It's happening, man.
The Dival's got a foul mouth.
Don't worry, my love. You're not my type.
God.
Hell,
You're not
man.
protected behind that mask.
I don't like them living. I like them dead.
So you're telling us you're a corpse?
I'm a corpse fucker.
Fucking idiot.
You don't like that, OG?
Yeah, it was all right.
Oh, fuck.
Jesus Christ. How do you follow that?
You
Don't bring his name up. He's a bastard. What did he ever do for you, sicko?
This isn't
Nothing.
pre-written material. I'm fucking marking out, man.
All right.
Go ahead,
Shall we?
sicko. Let's see how many repeats you got this week in one association. You fucking hack.
Oh, yo, my face fucking hurts from laughing, man.
Fuck.
Who wants to go first?
Dival's a party.
I think we know who's going first. I think this might just be all you tonight. You might be the only contestant.
I think he's lost his mind.
I do too.
The fuck was in those cupcakes? All right. Mr. Dival.
Speaking.
Let's start off with Elvira.
Elvira got some big jugs. Num num.
Jackie.
I'm gonna go with she can do the tassel thing in opposite directions.
Yes, she can.
Really?
Dival likes that.
Love it. So can the OG.
He's not wrong.
Fuck.
Don't ask me why I know that.
Oh, it hurts.
Elvira?
Elvira.
Mistress of the night.
Or her Simpsons counterpart, Booberella.
It's Jackie's favorite pinball machine.
Nice.
One of them is.
Nice.
One of them is. There's two of them.
Other than that,
I only remember one.
I should have said that in my thing.
I probably had two options. One was Mistress of the Night. The other one was Booberella. So
Yeah.
I
Either boobs or
yeah.
rock on. Dival. Creature double feature.
Minnie at late night. Spooky. Scary. Get under the covers.
Jackie, you didn't grow up here. Did they have creature double feature where you were at?
We
that-
had Big Chuck and Little John.
Okay.
Where I was from.
Okay.
And they did the
Jeez.
Probably the same thing.
I feel like that's the name of a band.
I mean,
I jailed with them.
You're right.
Chuck
They were
and
my.
John.
They were our bunkies.
I mean,
We did that. We did that job in '94. We were with them.
We also had Goulardi. Did you guys?
No, but I like that
I don't
too.
know that.
Goulardi was a whack job.
He was an Irish fella, if I'm not mistaken.
Goulardi? That's Italian.
That was his real name. It's a stage name, idiot.
Nah, Goulardi from like
It was.
he was like from 12th and Snyder. Goulardi. I used to get slices from there. Goulardi's.
This is going.
swimmingly.
Yeah, he had the fucking pickle barrel, right?
He did. Yeah.
Delicious.
Next to the rolls.
Young evil Dival used to pee in that barrel. Put an extra wag in it.
What was the question?
Creature double feature,
I don't
Jeffrey.
even know anymore.
Creature double feature. I don't remember it being on at night. I remember it being on like
Afternoon, Saturday
Yeah,
afternoon. It was
yeah.
Kung Fu Theater, then
yeah.
Creature. It was
Yeah.
4 movies in a row.
I remember they
12
came
to
with
4.
the dude with that head on his two
Fuck,
heads.
man.
They had two
Nice.
heads. Dude with two heads. It was called.
Nice.
I was gonna say the man with 2 heads, but I can build off and say Rosie Greer.
Nice.
Right.
Yeah.
Who was the other one? I cannot remember.
The
his
white
name.
racist dude?
Yeah,
I can't
yeah.
remember.
That was brilliant.
There's a
It
part
was.
2, supposedly.
Is there?
Yeah.
Doesn't seem
I
necessary.
can't-
We have to watch it and report on it.
I can't imagine it would live up to the original in any way, but God bless him for trying. Dival, the Brigantine Castle.
Never been there. Scary commercial.
Jackie, that's another local thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was down the shore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, down the
Yeah,
shore.
yeah.
Me and Mike went down to Evil Shore.
We
Got some water ice.
Evil shore.
I don't think I was ever there either, but the commercials.
I never went there.
Not too long ago, watched it on YouTube.
Yeah, it's on there.
Well, now that y'all are telling me it's on YouTube, I gotta look at it because it scared the fuck out of me, and I imagine it looks dumb as fuck.
Yeah,
in
it's-
2016.
Yeah, the production values do
But
not
I
hold
was
up.
petro in like '86 of that commercial. But I was never there, not because I was never at the shore, but I was legitimately shook.
Yeah.
you know, because of my age. But
They had the one gimmick where they were like the mad surgeon.
yeah. Yo, well, I know this. My brothers ran with this goon. He actually turned pro as a fighter. He's still a goon to this day. Those motherfuckers in Brigantine Castle would touch you, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? To
Yeah,
scare you,
jump
and he
out.
like thumped someone.
I
in
mean,
there.
I would.
So that's what I think of.
Dival, the Munsters.
Fun show. Don't go under the stairs.
Jackie, did you ever watch the Munsters?
I love the Monsters. That's my song for Jeff when he calls me.
Nice.
I like the Addams Family better.
Knew he was gonna say
No
that.
fucking
I was
way.
gonna do what's better.
I fucking hate the Addams Family.
Monsters better.
Monsters
Fred
is
Ward,
one of the best
rest in
television
peace.
shows ever on television.
Adam's Family was so much better.
Not even in the
I like
fucking
Addams
same.
Family better, too.
Not
Yeah.
even in the same ballpark.
darker.
Exactly. More
That
t-
blo- that
Morticia
blonde.
was way hotter
Yeah.
too.
The one where fucking Eddie's friend mistakenly tapes fucking Herman and he becomes a rock star.
Oh, yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
one of the most brilliant fucking things ever.
And the next one was actually the Addams Family.
Stellar list making there, sicko. The next one, pumpkins. Way to phone it in. You had a lot to do this week, huh?
Way to phone it in, he said.
Jesus.
He's going insane.
Addams Family. Yes, it was a show. Did I like it? Sure. Might have been the birth of the goth look.
I think he's off the rails, man.
Jackie Brown.
It was another great pinball game.
There you go.
I didn't know there was an Elvira pinball game or
Elvira Scared Stiff is my favorite game.
Ayo.
ever. AO indeed. It's
not
got a
an AO.
stiffometer.
a girl
but
can't
it's
get
not-
an AO, man.
It's
Yes,
not,
it can. Her nipples get hard.
It's not an AO anyway.
Not hers, in fact, but AA girls.
It's not an AO.
Too late.
I don't want Pablo to come back.
Jeffrey.
It's better than the Monsters.
Thank you. Finn?
No, it's fucking not.
Who's hotter, Lillian or fucking Morticia Addams?
Morticia.
Lillian.
Oh,
Who
dang.
was
Who's the blonde?
the
Marilyn.
normal? Marilyn was hotter than all of them.
No way.
Yeah.
Disagree.
Not even close.
I give that two. Gillis.
He must have been saving all the material. for
That
this.
or like you said, his lovely wife made us homemade cupcakes, and on the way over, he dropped tabs of fucking white blotter in them.
It's something in him.
Ain't hating on that.
Christ. Dival, a close friend of yours, Edgar Allan Poe.
You said that weird.
It's the Dr. Nick. Our
Yeah.
finest writer, Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah.
He wrote the book about the birds. Not scared.
Jackie, Edgar Allan Poe.
All the years living here, I've never been to the Poe House.
Nor
No?
have I.
No.
Probably a shithole.
They all
That was
Poe
my
houses
answer.
around here.
That was my answer. He's got a jobber house up around the way that is fucking weak.
Is it?
Yeah.
You
never
been
been
there?
there.
You been there?
I have.
Heavy. How's the gift shop?
Spooky.
I squatted there in the 80s.
What is the Poe House in Philly?
It's by the Electric Factory.
yeah.
Oh, is it? And what, he stayed there a night or something?
No. He lived there for a while.
Didn't he write the Raven there?
He lived in Philly for a while.
It was the Telltale
Nevermore.
Martyrs.
I thought it
Up
was
there.
like
Right.
a passing through
Right.
deal.
Was sick.
Like the house Washington stayed on Island Ave.
Nah, he lived here for
like a year or
for a little
something.
while.
I don't have good jokes. So quote the Raven Nevermore is the first thing that comes to me. I never read Poe.
What a bore he is.
I love him. He's no Bukowski. though.
he's not
One of my favorite.
Chinesky.
He's not Dostoevsky.
Pablo, Bram Stoker.
There's actually H.P. Lovecraft, but we'll move on to Treehouse of Horror.
My favorite is the one where the house takes over with a 007 as the voice of the house. Poor Homer.
I don't watch The Simpsons.
Boo.
Boo.
Oh.
Is one of them?
I don't
Cauldron?
This
I thought they
fucker finds mine of all of them.
I don't know if this is one of them, but Sex Cauldron, I thought they closed that place down. Is that from that or
No, but that's
Yeah.
just as good.
That's my favorite Simpsons moment ever.
That's great.
I love the one where Homer kills Flanders and he keeps coming back.
Dad, you killed Zombie Flanders. He was a zombie?
Yeah.
And might I add, go ahead, throw your vote away. It's a two-party system.
Pablo, Night of the Living Dead. The original Night of the Living
Just
Dead.
don't really care for zombie movies. Walking Dead, give me a fucking break.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Nice. Jeffrey?
I like The Walking Dead better.
Boo.
Oh, fucking boo you, motherfucker.
That's right.
Boo you.
Vinny?
George Romero is a fucking visionary, and obviously that started it all. I'm a Romero mark.
Yeah, I hate zombie movies. That's the only one that I like.
I mean, I think we can agree. I'm not going to fucking take this stupid, retarded episode into anywhere intellectual, but I think we can agree that there was multi-layers to what he was trying to say.
Absolutely.
Is that the one about the brains?
Yes, Dival.
Dival. Salem's Lot.
My brother's favorite movie.
Ha!
My brother's
Wasn't
favorite
Shatner
movie
in the movie?
Nah.
might be the most anticlimactic Dracula movie ever made. Borefest.
Oh, wait, are you telling me I thought fucking the TV movie had fucking Shatner in it for some reason? Who played the lead?
I don't know about a TV. There was a real movie made that came out in the theaters. I don't know anything about it.
In what year?
A while ago.
Early 80s?
I want to say late 70s, early 80s. There was a TV movie.
Maybe it was a TV movie. I don't know. I never saw it.
Allow me to look while they pontificate.
It was the blonde guy was the lead. What the fuck was his name? Like, was it David Soul maybe? Was the
Tommy
lead?
Shaw?
No, it was not Tommy Shaw. Even though he had too much time
Shaw-
on his hands.
Sean Blades.
The blonde guy.
That's all I remember.
Tommy Rich?
The White Shadow.
Tommy Rich.
Thank you.
You're right about David Soul.
David Soul. He's got soul.
Why the fuck did I think fucking Shatner had a fucking...
I don't know. Maybe he had a cameo in it? I don't know.
It was a miniseries on
Was it?
TV, yeah.
All right.
And then apparently they did one in 2004. But I don't...
I don't know nothing about all that.
Yeah.
Dival. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Another one. Average movie. Don't know why people like it so much. So what? The guy's got a chainsaw. So what?
I'm putting over the time.
I mean,
doing
it's his finest
doing
work yet.
it is, but doing the regular human reviews.
Oh my.
His what do you call it? His mannerisms.
Yes.
The devil with regular.
Fuck. Jackie, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
That's one of my favorite horror movies ever, and
Yeah.
I met Gunnar Hansen when I was
Goon.
whatever. Yeah, he's huge.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
he was the biggest person I've ever seen on the planet.
Where'd you meet him at?
In Ohio at some horror fest or
Nice.
whatever, but I met him when we were there. Yeah.
Jeff?
I like maybe 5 horror movies in the world, and that's one of them.
Yeah, same with me. Vin?
Toby Hooper is a fucking genius. And little ode to part 2. Leatherface, you ruined my Sonny Bono wig.
Never seen part 2.
Oh, it's brilliant.
I
Hopper's
love
in
it. I love it.
It's brilliant.
Dival, the Necronomicon.
I've read it. Would like to carry out some things, but I just don't have that much gold on me.
Wait, what happened? What did you say to him?
The Necronomicon.
And what did he say?
I don't know.
I've read it.
I
I have it. I've read it. Has all the spells and all the symbols, but it's all like, yes, get 10 ounces of gold and melt it down with some silver. I mean, who's got that kind of material?
I would think you would.
It's a lot to, I'm not one to, what do they call that? What do you do with gold? Schmelt it? Schmelt gold?
Smell.
What's it called?
I have no idea.
I'm not
what he's
schmelting
talking
no
about.
gold.
What are you
I'm not smelting no gold cigarette.
I know. I actually do know what he's talking about.
You do?
Yeah.
It's the process of melting gold.
I love gold. Hey, everybody. I'm from Highland. Isn't that weird?
Jackie, the Necronomicon.
I think of the Evil Dead when I hear the
Nice.
Necronomicon.
I don't fucking fuck out of here with that fucking bullshit.
You will believe.
Fuck.
You will
It doesn't
believe.
matter of that, but it's one of them things that's like one of them things. You know what I mean?
Vin.
I was gonna say what Jackie said about the Evil Dead, or I was gonna say Ash. That's what I think of.
Dival. Since it's Halloween, Ghost Dad.
Ghost?
Trying to think if I saw that or not.
I've never
Who's in it?
seen Bill Cosby.
The Cosby with the jello pudding shots. Love the Cosby.
The Dival doing the Bill Cosby voice.
He and I work together a lot. Spoiler alert. I gave him the pills.
Well done. Well done. Jackie, any thoughts on Ghost Dad?
I've never seen it.
You're probably better off. Jeff?
No. Stop.
Jeez, that was hostile.
Vin?
I don't. Was Cosby ever in a film that did well?
Those 70s films. he
Right,
did.
right.
Uptown,
Yeah,
Saturday Night.
yeah, but yeah.
But no, I don't think anything after that. Dival, Pinhead.
One of the greatest of all time. Love Doug Bradley.
That's your main man.
He's the best.
Jackie.
That's my second favorite horror
Nice.
movie ever, and I met Doug Bradley as well.
Nice. Jeff, should we just skip you?
No, thank you. I've watched it. I don't
Dude.
get it.
I don't like comedy and I don't like horror.
I don't like horror movies, and I don't like Halloween.
Let me ask you. Let me ask you two a question.
Yes.
Ask away.
Let me ask the two of you a question. Is that where we're going? Because I'll start shooting back on the two of yous, and neither one of you will have a fucking thing to say. Is that where we're going?
I just want you to fucking talk this episode.
Is it, first of all, all I've been doing is talking, motherfucker.
You're
I'm
mumbling
trying
and
to
you're
give-
no selling.
I'm trying to give your dumbass fucking gimmick some time, you fuck.
Write that down. You're mumbling and you're no selling in the Dival voice.
I'm trying to give your fucking stupid gimmick some time and fucking put you over, you fuck.
Thank you, Vinny.
Thank you, what?
Vinny. Pinhead.
I think Clive's one of my favorite writers in general, not just. He might. I don't know. Is he really the only, in terms of literary prowess? Is he really the only really good writer of horror ever? I mean, it's, you know what I'm saying.
I mean, he's not.
So, I mean, Books of Blood is a bloodbath.
He's not a good writer, though.
He's not.
I don't. No.
Okay.
He's very purple prose, very flowery.
Okay.
But his stories are dope.
His
The Yattering Jack in the Books of Blood is my favorite story of all time.
That is a good one.
I love that story.
I was just thinking about that the other day too.
OG.
Yo.
His oral history of Piccadilly Circle sucked. It was a fucking rag.
Sicko, is he a good writer? I like Clive. He's fucking smarter and better writer than me. A lot of his stuff wrapped me up, and some of his shit went over my head. So that shows how smart I am. If he's a shitty writer,
Dival, Motel Hell.
Not staying there anytime soon.
I don't know what that is.
You remember that one?
on.
What is it?
That's a horror movie from
Motel
like
Hell.
1981, maybe.
I was thinking 79.
I
but
mean,
yeah.
it might even be that old.
I don't know what that is.
I liked it at the time.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it since then.
That period, there was it was like when horrors were still almost exploitation films,
Right.
and they were, and America started being influenced by Italian gore. You know what I'm saying? Like the Giallo films and shit, and Dario Argento. So there's shit from that era that you could be like, yo, I'm gonna think of the worst shit and throw it at Vinny. That just gives me a feeling of that era. You know what I mean? So I mean, and like Gavin said, I like the time we watched it. We probably be like, Jesus, man. But I mean, I love the Italian shit so much. You know what I mean? Like Torso and all that shit.
Suspiria.
Yeah. I mean, all of Dario Argento shit, like Torso and all the weird shit that was Cannibal Holocaust and shit like that was really dope to me.
Yeah, I liked all that shit when I was young. I don't know if I watched it now.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm sure it wouldn't have.
Dario Argento, obviously Suspiria. His shit holds up, but he is a genius. And
Yeah.
his daughter's still doing shit, and she's hot. Have you ever see her?
Nah.
Asia Argento?
Nah.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Dival. Yeah, Asia Argento. She's bad, man.
Dival, the backwards message at the beginning of Hell Awaits.
Join us, join us, join us, or die.
He just did Or Die in Jackie's face, and she almost hooked off.
She
on
got
him.
shook.
No, she
Gonna
didn't.
see you soon, Jackie. As soon as you finish up Pablo's tattoos.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I can't wait. Look at that. Maybe it's a recipe for cookies or something.
Perhaps.
Maybe.
That's
Devil
not
cookies.
That's not a Tool. We're not talking about the Tool album, Jackie.
Oh,
Talking about
they did
Slayer.
that on Tool. All right, I forgot. The Tool did
The
that.
Dival knows all.
I'm not a Tool professional.
Dival's shooting on everybody.
He is. No one's safe.
No one's safe from my clutches.
Chopper's growling at you. You better be nice to me.
That's right.
What's up, Choppy Chop?
Side huge.
As far
Side
as
huge.
metal records go,
That you hate.
probably the
Get down.
best opener that I've ever heard.
I mean, you ain't wrong.
I think that Hell Awaits in a weird way is a better opening song than Angel of Death.
In a lot of ways.
Although Rain and Blood I think is a great record and a better record overall. Hell Awaits is a better opener than Angel of Death.
I'm gonna build off what OG said. Hell Awaits could have been Rain and Blood if Rick got involved earlier.
I mean,
So what we're saying is the brilliance of Rain and Blood was the stars aligning. Had they aligned earlier, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the fucking the dude that fucking obviously just discovered reverb when he did fucking Show No Mercy and Hell Away. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean,
I'm with Gavin where the brilliance of it was there and it being shoot scary then, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And all of that. But
I mean, that album, you take out Hardening of the Arteries, you got a classic album.
I agree.
Where was I at? All right. Dival, Bat Out of Hell.
Bad out of hell. Yeah.
That's not even how it goes.
Nope.
That was the Peel Session version.
Is that the Meatloaf song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. I like Meatloaf.
Jeff.
Well,
We spoke recently about Metlef.
Yep. I put that one in there for him.
I listen to very few full albums at this point in my life, but maybe once a month, once every 2 months, I'll listen to the whole Bat Out of Hell record.
Jim Steinem. Is that his name? Steineman? Steinem.
Steinem, I thought.
Believe it's sternum.
That's what I think of when I think of that record.
How about the movie Phantasm? Stop doing that.
What's he doing? Oh,
Trying to think of the Vinnie Paz line to rap it.
no,
but I'm
don't.
drawing a blank.
Thank God.
But remember the ball, and that's about all I remember.
Boy.
That fucking guy, man.
Jeffrey.
Is that the one with the spiky ball?
That's
goes
what I
around?
said.
Yeah, I don't know much about it.
Vin.
Phantasm 2. The ball is back.
Heavy.
How about Tony Iommi?
Tony Iommi and Dawn.
Wow. That might be the best thing you've ever come up
on
with.
paper, Pop of the Night. I've just been laughing so hard.
Yeah.
Jackie.
I don't know what that is. What is that? I don't know. What
Black Sabbath, Tony Iommi,
Oh,
Diddle, 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 diddle.
wonderful.
Jeffrey.
I mark for the fact that he got his fingers cut off in a fucking
machine press
and uses metal gimmicks.
for his tips.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
That's pretty heavy.
Yeah.
I'll obviously butcher it because I don't speak Latin, but Diabolus in Musica is the chords he came up with. They said it was the devil's chords.
Yeah.
The Eiffel chords.
Is that true?
Did he steal your chords?
He and I have a relationship. I give, and then he gives souls back to me.
Jesus Christ. Mr. Dival, how about H.R. Giger or Geiger?
It's not Geiger, it's Giger. And big fan. Awesome work. Got screwed out of the Aliens franchise, so fuck them. Fuck them all, studio execs.
Wow.
Okay, then.
I would have liked to seen the bars that they made like in Japan and whatever, where they have all the furniture.
Shit is dope.
Yeah.
The Dival speaks.
Dival's been there.
Dival speaks.
Dival speaks hood.
There's a gimmick in Oregon, too, Portland.
Oh, nice.
Of just
Jeffrey?
artwork.
Frankenchrist record,
Yeah.
insert.
Dicks and asses. My favorite.
I think it's called Penis Landscape.
Yes.
Christ.
Some with condoms,
thought-
some without.
Didn't he do something with the Lard record?
Don't
The
know.
remember the fold out of Lard?
Maybe him and Biafra have some sort of
All right.
friendship.
My bad.
Thing. You may be right. I'm not sure.
Vin?
I think of Obituary
I was going to say Celtic Frost.
or My Hand.
Spooky.
And let's end this wonderful Halloween edition with one of my all-time favorite movies. Do you remember the movie Student Bodies?
It was a teen A flick.
It was a comedy.
Oh, I do.
One of the best movies ever. Horsehead Bookends.
They're
Sometimes
in
Malvern
summer
P.
school.
Red.
They're making a horror movie. What's it called?
Nah, Student Bodies.
What am I thinking of?
You're thinking of Pandemonium. Pee Wee Herman.
That's
Brilliant.
That's a good
He's
movie.
the waiter,
I
right?
think
Yes.
I think the same people made the movie, made Student Bodies.
Pandemonium better.
High school. It's a parody of slasher movies, and
Nah, I'm not hip.
yeah,
Stan Gable, is he in that?
Is Tommy Shaw in that?
he is not. He didn't have enough time.
Um,
Do you remember Student Bodies?
yes, I do. I was gonna. What comes into my mind? It wasn't National Lampoons, but it reminds me of.
Right.
Of they would have done it. And Pablo saying Pandemonium. Now I'm thinking of fucking Pee Wee as that waiter.
Jesus, that just blew
Best.
the whole thing up.
Yeah.
All right, well there you have it. There's your Halloween edition.
That only leaves one
That
thing.
was rough.
This is. I'll tell you why we didn't do a Halloween edition, because it's always a fucking horror scene.
Pretty much, yeah.
Every Dear Vin is our little own Halloween special.
Oh, Pablo's back.
I love them.
What happened? What I missed?
Oh, dude, the Dival.
The unblessed of the unblessed?
He was something tonight. Jesus.
I heard he shot on the OG.
He shot
got
on
all
everybody.
He
He
don't
got
know
all
what to
mad.
say about you, Pablo.
I got mad.
He almost got punched out
They
by
don't know what
Jack.
mad is.
Jeff got
Don't
fucking
know
all
what he
upset.
is.
No.
Jeff got all hot and bothered.
No. They didn't getting booed as heat.
Fuck out of here. When you
Good heat, bad heat.
Right.
I don't know.
Paolo's got go away heat.
Yeah. He's got trashes being thrown at him, thinks it's because they got heat, but they really never want to see him again. Heat.
And dude had to get rid of his soda.
Right.
So why not chuck it?
Right.
in?
Like, oh, I had 3 of these. I don't want to have to take a piss.
Yeah, fuck him.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
This is a
As long
little.
as I'm working, don't give a shit.
This is called Dear Vin.
Here's some fucking thoughts from
I like at first Pablo's impression was like a Joe Pesci, but that's like I'm kind of like a Edward G. Robinson.
Yeah, you
I'm
see?
like, Dear Vin.
Yeah.
Sure.
Listen here, you mugs.
Dear Vinnie Paz, your music is trash.
Nice.
You poor piece of shit rapper. Fuck you, you low tier faggot.
Wow.
Go shove a Quran up your ass, cunt.
Jesus.
You are not a good rapper, and none of your music is dope. It's all crap. Fuck you, you stupid, talentless, fat fuck.
Love Pablo.
I mean, he's fucking saying what we're all thinking.
Where does this person live?
Oh, fake name.
Yeah.
Troll.
Not
The worst part of that, low tier faggot. Because if that was your interest, you'd be high level.
look, man.
You're high level at everything you do, pal. You know what I'm
Wow. Wow. That just.
Chopper.
That was a
That's a shame.
hell of a start.
That's a shame, sir. Shame on you, sir.
All right.
It wasn't very
This
nice.
starts with a number. So that's 27. And if men come unto me, I will show unto them their weakness. I give unto men weakness that they may be humble. And my grace is sufficient for all men that humble themselves before me. For if they humble themselves before me and have faith in me, then will I make weak things that become strong unto them. To me, I don't think that's that weird. It's just obviously a holy book passage. That's how I see it, right?
Sounds like the Iron Cheeks tweets.
Yeah. It's definitely a. I don't have holy books memorized. All right, this is already crazy. I see the spelling with. So this is gonna be, the ones where I sound like retarded when I'm reading them. I got those with beatsy rap with violin, piano, drum line beats. Those were my shitty RPS. I guess raps. Check your other page. I sent a few videos about ISIS, Muslims, and Satanists. The difference of the root of Eden, of Satan being God of Albania or Sias.
Close.
Crowley. Hey, Vinny, just caught the hippotist.
Jesus.
He mentioned Crowley, so I'm in. I mean, listen.
You know how we speak this weird version of carny and like words we've made up,
Yes.
and we understand it?
Do you think that's what's
I
being
think
done
that
to me?
he's doing that, but he's the only one who understands.
Okay.
So that therein lies the problem.
Right.
You can't communicate with anyone with your own
All right.
language like that.
I'm just going to accept
Friend.
that.
And he's on another level because he's thinking so fast that he had to spell raps, RPS, like putting the A in there.
Too much time.
I got
Bro,
stuff.
there
I
were
got
other
shit to
words, like I said I said Albania, he put Albunia.
do. He ain't got time for that. He ain't got time for spell check.
Check your CHK, that's the word, then your UR. It's a
He's
mutation.
like a fucking jury room stacographer.
Stickographer.
a jury room stickographer.
I mean, what other room are you in that you need that?
Can we get the Dival back?
Dear Vinny, please get back to me ASAP. The army awaits and the Almighty has begun to recruit. Not only was this a voice in my head that I responded to, but a vision I had, and I told them Vinnie Paz was the perfect embodiment to carry out the sacrilege of lyrical doom to the peasants.
He told that to the
Listen, man, this is all
vision he had.
right.
Tell him to leave you out of it, man. I feel
Well,
like you
let me finish, and then we'll see if he
Alright,
took me out of it.
Tell him to leave you.
You wouldn't even have to step foot on the front line. See? He cleared it right up.
That's according to him. He don't
Then he pits in the gimmick in the, not the quotations, the gimmick.
Parentheses.
Parentheses, unless of course you wanted.
Of course.
You should stand from the hills. You could just stand from the hill, You could just stand from the hills of hills and recite the words of infiltration that you use as music. I see through the disguise and recognize a real subliminal dark head when I hear/see one. This fake fucks would rather listen to Sublime, in parentheses, a terrible hippie fuck band, and ride their longboards like idiots. We need you, Vinny. Retort.
I like that.
The last one. for this episode at least, is for the Gavin. This is from our boy. We gave him a name, but
Seven-Toed Pete.
we
I don't like that
like
either.
that
I want like something cool or something like.
Let's see where we go with
all
this.
right. Yeah.
Yes.
Let's make all the halves jealous. I'll shut up soon. I'm calling a girl over in the near future. I'm always going to want to be white when I wake up and see myself, so I wear the color until I perish, especially with the crip. You can count on me. Chest hair like this, I told her. Finally, a male friend request today that's local and a potential friend. He looks like he listens to metal. I'm going to let him in tonight. I'm peaking with level here, Vinny. I can feel the power. I couldn't ask for better constant motivation to res a pure boner, but
Boing.
the tooth of pain went missing, Vinny. He's lucky I was so crowned and white man I woke up.
Tooth of pain. Write that down.
I'm confident I'm always going to be white when I wake up and see myself, whether I'm male or female. She knows what color she is, too.
I wonder what color that is.
What's he on about?
Crip like
Like my friend?
cuz or crip like
No.
crip with grave?
Like crypt.
Okay.
Oh.
Crypt Keeper.
Yes.
Yes.
Like graves. You dig graves, baby?
That didn't
Oh,
do.
I think they're okay.
Clarifying the crip thing didn't help.
So I wear the color until I perish, especially with the crypt. You can count on me.
He's flying the blue flag. That's where my head goes. But it's not that kind of crip.
Right.
What up, cuz?
Look, a piece. What up, blood?
He's got a girl
What up,
coming
cuz?
over. That's nice.
And he's resin a boner.
See,
So-
Sicko,
I mean,
could you make this those up though?
What?
Like I can't get in that guy's head to write fake ones. You think it's all fake? I can't make those fake ones.
That's where Gavin and I were at when Sicko claimed this dude was working 6 months ago. I'm like, if I was gonna fuck with someone, I couldn't come up with that
I can't
shit.
come up with any of that.
Yeah.
wait, is this the Black Jesus guy?
Yeah. But we don't like that name. And
Oh,
then
you changed the
Sicko
name?
said, we called him Seven-Toed Pete.
That feet disgust me. I don't want to
Feet
think
disgust
about
me.
Let's call him cuz.
And he's a heel.
How about Yah? Because that was the first thing you
I
said.
look like Yahweh.
Yah.
What if it's Yah?
Yah, no way.
Yeah, I mean.
Yah no way? Is that what you're telling me his name is? Yah no way. Gavin?
I'm not feeling any of these.
Let's
Well, I feel like when it happens, it'll happen.
let's put a pin in it for now. Yeah.
Look, let's just hold it. I believe we will hear from him again.
Yeah.
And one of these is going to lead to him
That's
being
what I mean.
named.
Yeah.
And-
It'll.
And to clarify, when he's sending stuff, is it from a different email or does he sign it his name or anything?
They're Facebook messages.
Well,
So it's like a
his-
Facebook inbox.
His first name is a real person's name.
Yeah.
It's not like,
Like Clyde Smith?
it's like Clyde and then a word.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I'm saying?
So like when the Asians come over and they're like Jim did the bound and you're like,
When
all
your
right,
name's like,
dude,
hi,
just
my
call
name's Megan
right.
Dee Mao.
Yeah, you're
yeah.
like, yeah. Like just say Ming Lee. It's
Did you-
cool.
did
We all
you
like your
that,
name.
Sicko, or no?
I want no parts of that.
I'm just saying, man.
Fuck. I think like after the first one, he
Heard it being read. I think this
and then
dude.
was like, "Let me just write some shit now."
I
'cause
think
Vinny's
this dude
paying
is
attention
way
to me.
too off the rails to be listening to this.
I mean, I don't know.
Either way, I like him. I believe in nothing.
He was
Not
he,
even dude.
he hit the thing with the fucking Lambo Vinny last week.
He did.
Yeah, so I mean,
Lambo Pazzi.
Lambo Pazzi.
So that's been another frightening.
I mean that's as scary as it gets.
Yeah, there's nothing more scary. That's like if Jackie's story was at a 10 of me being scared, I was at a 10. Dear Vin is like 8.5.
I'd say a 15.
No, Jackie's story scared me more, especially when the reveal
Heavy reveal.
was heavy.
Yeah.
I was wrapped up in she was in Night Terrors or that state of REM where shit you don't know what's happening, and then was like, oh, all right, this is fucking mad weird, but it's not. And then I didn't know it was gonna take that
Left turn.
Yeah.
I don't tell that story very often because it's such a weird story.
Yeah, I don't
Now I just
know you.
how it remains.
I don't know you to be a crier. It didn't look like you were gonna cry, but you looked weirded out
Yeah.
retelling it.
Yeah.
So I saw to anyone who was listening, it's like, oh bullshit. I saw her face.
Yeah.
And it wasn't on Facebook.
I actually wasn't gonna say anything, but I
Yeah.
know exactly what you're
Yeah,
talking
I saw
about.
terror in her
It's a
face.
good thing it was over when it was because I probably.
Yeah.
I mean, it would have helped the ratings if you would have cried, but if you
Ah,
didn't cry, you
it
didn't
ain't
cry.
that
Sharpening her
I'll
pencil.
cry.
That's
Yeah, what
fucking
the-
heavy as fuck, man.
Like that?
No,
you would-
like isn't good enough. Whatever is above, whatever's above love.
I knew you would bark for that. That's why I did it.
Well, I'm not sure. I know where we're going now, but I'm not sure if this is seasonal. But I'm gonna throw it over to Pablo and ask if you have a cheapo tip of the week, and
So excited if you did.
is it? So it's a two. It's we're gonna stay with the 2-prong gimmick because we like the Green Manalishi.
Look at that. face.
Green Manalishi with the 2-prong crown. So it's a 2-pronged question. Is there a Pablo Cheapo tip this week?
Dival Cheapo tip of the week.
And is it Halloween related?
It is not Halloween related,
All right.
and it's not so much of a tip. This more is a what I like to call a cheapo training session.
So you're training your minions.
Yes, all the young bulls and the young
Because
Jones
there
out
are
there.
minions. You have people that not just think this is funny, but people who are like, "Oh, I'm about that."
Cheapos
mean,
in
so-
waiting.
This our segment that we thought was
This spans nationalities. This spans cultures. This spans geographical locations.
as our show does.
Yes,
we're listening to Down Under
I mean I
Over
got
there.
over here.
not only
over there.
did the gimmick gang say P.I.R. with you, I pissed in the shower. I had multiple gimmick girls say I pee in the shower too.
I mean, I saw some of them.
Equal opportunity employer. That's what I
Right.
like to see.
That's how we are here, man. We don't discriminate.
No, we don't.
Participate, not discriminate.
Right.
We don't die.
So this one, this one, I'm gonna do you a little day in the life of Pablo Cheapo.
That well, I said that there's nothing is scarier than Jackie's story. Maybe this will be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm worried where this is going.
And then I saved money, and the cashier was my dad.
And the calls were coming from inside the house.
Yes.
Wow.
So seriously, let's fucking cut the shit. All right. All right. So this one.
in the morning. I drink 8 ounces of coffee. Know what I'm saying? Because doctor said that's a cup. I said, what the fuck? That's not a cup. Know what I'm saying?
how many cups do you think this is?
42.
That's 2 cups max.
What's it say? It's gotta show its ounces. It just says
16 ounces,
It just
maybe?
says do not microwave, Jackie.
Oh my god.
Do not microwave Jackie.
Made
Why would you
in
put Jackie
China.
in a microwave?
Yeah, I would never do that to you.
There you
Are you done, Jeff? Are you doodling some more?
I think so.
Okay. So my TV in my basement broke. So Pablo Cheapo's got to get off the wallet. No one's happy about
Yeah,
that.
you don't like that. I didn't know there was a TV in the basement.
Yeah, it's an old one from my old house.
All right.
Delaware, here I come.
Did the ghost do it?
Don't foreshadow. So then of course I'm like, well, fuck it. I'm not buying a new TV for the basement.
Of course.
I'm
not.
bringing the upstairs TV in the basement. I'm gonna make it come up in the living room.
All right, that's not
Okay.
bad. That's not bad.
So I'm like, I'm
Okay.
gonna step the game up. I'm gonna get a smart TV,
Yeah.
hook the whole thing up. So
now you can get the WWE network.
all of it. So I fucking set my eyes on the prize. I find the TV I want, but I ain't buying it yet because I want a fucking deal on it. I'm getting 10% or I ain't buying it, right? So it don't matter how long it takes. The kids won't have a TV in the basement until I find the deal. So sure enough, a week goes by and something on my Google, the Google Now app or whatever, it's got a little bloop. It's like bloop,
What's it
What's it like?
bloop. TV, Target's got this TV on sale this week only.
Hold on, let me just interject. You have your phone to alert you of sales around?
The Google somehow knows what I've been searching.
I
and
Googled
then-
those already.
and fucking picks it apart and was like,
Say-
"Oh yeah, well you're looking at this TV. Well, this John's on sale."
All right,
Like,
well,
it
no-
figures it out.
None of the four of us have phones that do that, so you have some kind of mechanism.
Google knows all
He's
what's
got
going
the
on.
Chep app.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's going on my phone. Google knows.
All right.
Cha-ching!
I like that your impression of Pablo is Pablo's impression of the devil.
Yeah. It's getting real complicated.
It is, man. We're wrapped up.
So first things first, I have a conundrum because I want to get
Oh,
You have a conundrum, all right.
I want to get the 65 inch,
Hey, yo.
which is a G,
Uh-huh.
but Target's saying the 55 inch is on sale for $420.
Okay.
So Pablo Cheapo's like,
Wait.
for this 10 inches, which isn't really 10 inches,
Okay.
everyone get all the AOs out. Is it worth fucking, what's that, $600?
Not to Pablo
with it.
Cheapo. Okay.
I'm with
No, I'm not. I'm
So-
not saying this is
So,
not.
so I talk it over with all my boys at work because they're all super, computer geek nerds, and they're like, "Look, man, it's only 4 inches after all said and done. It ain't worth it for 600."
Uh-huh.
I mean, my
For
wife,
600
my wife's used to 4 inches, but OG.
It's said and done, all right. Know what I'm saying?
So I decide, fine, I'll get the 55 inch. It'll be fine. So
Yeah,
back.
it looks fucking 55 inches.
5 inches will be fine. I'm losing the voice. No, drifting into this. My head's all fucked up.
So Target's saying this week only, TVs $60 off this TV.
Okay.
So I'm like, bet. It's good. I'm not paying a G for the TV. I'm only paying
Right.
$420. That's a come up. So I'm like, let me get this John this week, right? So I go to check out, and it's like, yo, you pick up in store, we take another 10% off.
Oh, yeah.
It's a mummy, but not a wrap yet.
Okay.
So then I'm like-
So
so-
now you're up to 20% now off.
So it's $60 off. Now we got pick up in store, extra 10% off.
All right.
Because we live so close to Delaware,
There it is.
my man Jordan at work's like, I live in Delaware, I'll pick it up for you, no problem.
Now
No-
he's getting other people involved.
Now
This is
we
where-
got in-store pickup, extra 10% off. No sales tax in Delaware. You knock another 6% off. Icing on the cake, as Sicko would say. I have a
Do I
Target.
say that?
I have a Target credit card.
Uh-huh.
Takes another 5% off. Cha-a-ching.
Now let me ask Gavin before any of us react. It's all just prototypical cheap stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The TV for $600 less isn't really a cheap move. It's more of just a smart move.
Agreed.
So let's go from there.
Okay.
He involved someone else from work to
Yes.
pick up a gimmick.
Yes.
Are you calling me and like, can you pick this TV up for me?
No.
What if it's 2 blocks from your house?
I'm literally telling you, how much is it saving you? Check your PayPal in 5 minutes. You'll have the money. If you ask me to pick
Be
it
a
up,
bro, man. Be a bro.
no, I don't want to.
If it was in his house, he wouldn't go to the effort to get it to you, let alone go to Delaware.
But listen, you're involving me in it. I'm talking about this poor Jordan is now wrapped up in this fucking world of Chep.
He's got
picking shit up now.
He's got like an infinite home. I made him not go home. He had to go to the Target out of his way. He said he went there. The lady's like, don't know what you're talking about.
See,
Of course.
Had to go in the
See?
back for like a
See?
half hour.
See,
Of course.
You see,
That's not be a bro, man. That's be a fucking burden.
that's
You're right. Who gets fucking dinner for you guys every Saturday at the parlor? Me. I'm being a bro.
Agreed.
So
I
fucking-
never got a fucking dinner out of you. You never come.
You don't
off
go to
that
the
fucking
parlor.
wallet.
You don't go to the
Picking
parlor,
up
man.
picking up a TV for somebody's like that's a
That's a deal.
yeah.
You're pulling your wallet out, pitting the gimmick down. I ain't doing anything.
Yeah, because I got to walk around fucking Manayunk to
Yeah.
pick up all the stuff.
What the fuck is he on about?
Wait.
Fucking, you fucking stuttering prick, you.
You're confusing two things here.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
he's like mashing.
Yeah.
Spell it out for me.
It can't be
Nobody's
spelled out.
debating you getting dinner as something that it's not. I'm debating when you said be a bro to this dude.
No, he offered. I didn't impose.
Yeah, but you got to be like, no way, man. That's too much.
I say way. I say way. Because it's a trade-off.
Way.
Because every day for lunch I drive.
What the fuck?
You know what gas prices are today? Thank you, ISIS. Shit adds up. It's you do it's quid pro quo, right, sicko?
Wow.
Quid pro quo.
You do me, I do you. Know what I'm saying?
One hand washes a stitch of time.
Quid pro quo was what happened after the Jim Crow lost.
Didn't he make that movie Almost Famous?
Yes.
Love that movie.
Yes,
One
he
of my
was
favorites.
He was a writer for Rolling Stone when he was 13 or something.
Good old quid pro quo.
Yes. Sticking with Pablo and his
Jesus.
cheapness. Did we get any mail, Pablo?
We got a few. A few came in. Well, anyway, thanks for listening to the Cheapo Tip. We'll see you next week, where I explain more uses for soap. What do you use it to? Clean with? All right.
As one of the Gimmick Gang said, he truly is a national treasure.
He is.
He's a genius, for sure.
All right. First, I queued these up last week, so I don't remember them off the top of my head. So this one's from Donovan Christie. First of all, a former congrats on your 1-year anniversary. The show continues to build stronger and stronger. So I'm always intrigued to hear what musicians and musical heads parents were listening to around the house when they were growing up and what impact this had on them. What did all your parents have spinning back when you were youngsters, and what had the most lasting effect?
Mine are awful.
Uh,
My mom literally listened to Barry Manilow.
I was going to say, for whatever reason, just weird things stay with you when you're growing up.
Mm-hmm.
When I think of Miss D, without, you know what I mean, what we call her, I think of fucking Barry Manilow.
It was
some
her
strange
thing. Loved it.
You know what? I remember why. You got a car one time when we were going to that place where all the Johns were at. Mm-hmm. I think we were on acid, and I was like, "Why is there Barry Manilow in
Yes.
here?" That's why.
I remember it well. Yeah, growing up, the sound of Barry Manilow to me is like Saturday morning. Like you're not watching cartoons or wrestling until you clean the entire house top to bottom, and getting your ass whooped.
That was the soundtrack to
The
that.
soundtrack of Barry Manilow. My dad was much cooler. My dad.
Sicko, you just came and you stopped me from shaking.
You're a big disappointment to us.
You disappoint me with your life and your face. You're so stupid. We just hate you so much, oh sicko.
Please work at Macy's. They have a good management program.
Your dad was way cooler, and you didn't finish. Was that shoot, or were you about to joke?
No, much cooler. Always had like the oldies rock and roll station on, and
Okay.
real greaseball doo-wop kind of shit.
Yeah, my dad was classic rock, Van Halen, and my mom was Motown, so I get a little bit of everything.
my mom was 100% Beatles and British Invasion stuff, and a little bit of Motown.
Miss Jackie?
Oh, my mom was obsessed with Patsy Cline.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So
That's dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all they could get in Ohio.
No.
They could get. My mom was all, excuse me, like Motown and soul. My pop would listen to like some weird Italian shit, and then like Americanized Italian greaseball shit, like doo-wop. And then like towards the end, before he passed away, I just remember Steve Miller, him listening to Steve Miller, but maybe the memory sticks with me more for him butchering the lyrics.
Go ahead. I was gonna do it, but
Big old Jed had a lion.
Yes.
Yeah, my pop would. He
I don't hate Steve Miller, by the way.
no, I personally like Steve Miller, but yeah, like doo-wop shit, and some like weirdo Italian shit that I don't remember what their names were. I remember Steve Miller, and my mom was like just predominantly into black music of that era, whatever. You know, to say Motown would be too sweeping a generalization because it was mad other records. You know, like she liked Marvin and a lot of that stuff, man. Who did the what's it called?
Chuck Berry, Love Richard.
No, man. I can't think right now.
James Brown. All right, let's go. Next one is this one. I think the OG is going to answer first. This is from Luis Aralo. It's a little long-winded, so bear with me.
Is that our Luis?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
I like complicated names and or words, so Pablo has to read them.
Oh, we were supposed to do a thing.
Yes, we were, but it's the Halloween
Yeah.
show, so
right.
it's once we get back to normal.
All right.
Okay, I'm 22. She's 31 with 2 kids. I'm visually impaired.
Run.
Come on, Paz.
He's 22. She's 31.
With 2 kids.
Go ahead.
I'm visually impaired,
Okay.
so he can't run that far. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Wow.
I can-
Luis, mi hermano.
Yeah. I can see better in daylight, bright lights. I can't see anything in the dark. So I was at a bar almost 2 months ago, and she went up to me and told me I was cute. I have my white cane, so she was hip to my impairment. So this bull could hang out with me with the kangaroo gimmick on the 2 Head show.
Look,
Walk on. I'm thinking walk on.
look, Gavin and I are open, willing, and ready to incorporate new characters
Yeah.
to cause hijinks.
We're handicap friendly on the show.
Yeah.
Everybody. We're getting
We're
it all.
just heads, man.
Yeah.
We're most handicapped.
Okay. She's the first girl to ever just go up to me. We decided to just casually see each other. Nothing serious because of our age difference. Problem is, we both caught feelings. I know what you guys are thinking, but relax, dude. I know I'm young, and I hate putting myself over, but there's no real girls my age that can stimulate my brain. I've been through the depression and black blah 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 thing. I'm mental disorder. I can read people fairly easy. Anyway, is fucking badass, and even she can't believe I'm more mature than a lot of the people around her. I know I sound like an asshole, but anyways, do you guys think there's a chance it can work out? We would date for 5 years before even thinking about moving in, or even before I met her kids. That's if we even make it that long. We haven't agreed to be serious yet, and yes, I've dated several girls before. This girl's kind of what expected of my dream girl to be like.
Yeah, it could work. Why not?
Anything
I
can
mean,
work,
yeah.
really.
What,
I mean, the first thing I thought of was like, yeah, fuck the age difference. If you guys love
that
each other,
shit
then that's
don't
fine.
matter. Yeah,
I don't think you should wait 5 years to meet the kids. I think if you guys know you're in a good place, you need to immediately meet these kids.
Nah.
I'm
You don't immediately meet the kids.
How long?
To me, OG might be. To me, it's a long time. But it depends. It also depends on how old the kids are. Don't you agree?
Yes.
Because if they're mad young, that shit is sensitive, man.
Yeah.
If they're like, yo, she's 32 or something, say she had kids mad young and they're like teetering on teenage years, then they can
How
wrap
old
their
they
heads
possibly
around
be? If she had them when they were 18, the oldest kid would be
13
12.
or 13, right? And that's we're assuming she had them mad young. If she had a kid in her mid to
So
late
she's
20s,
got little kids.
probably. Let's just go with that.
I'm gonna say, how long do you wait? They're at 4 months now. I think you said 4 months.
He said he met her 2 months ago. So
2 months ago. I'm gonna say at least 6 months. At least. I'm thinking closer to 8.
I was gonna say
9.
a fucking year or 12.
Yeah, nah. I mean, not quite 2
That's
years because then
reasonable.
it starts to get like crazy.
Yeah.
5 years is long.
But no. They haven't been together 5.
he's thinking
No.
5 years is when
5
they're
years
gonna
before they meet the kids.
before they
No,
move in.
Yeah, that's no. That's crazy. But yeah, I'd say between 6 months and a year for sure. And then you got to do it real cool, man. You got to, this is my friend. This is my you don't break down the whole fucking gimmick from the get.
They don't meet him when he's waking up getting some orange juice in the morning.
No, that's a bad look.
Look, man, I just know from how me and Kathleen decided we were doing stuff, and Kathleen has seen, some dudes and whatever, and only one has met the kids. One who she was with for. How long was she with that?
A while. She was with him for a while.
Yeah, one. There's a way to do things and a way not to do things. You know what I mean? Especially when you factor in the shit show that I am, and
So kids aside, we've answered that, I think, and then. Okay. But as it can work out, you're saying that absolutely can work out.
Of course, absolutely. Fucking all kinds of crazy shit goes on. Their shit's not that crazy. I'm not.
If you're mentally the same age, and who cares
I'm
what you're
not blown
physically
away by any of this. He sounds like he's got his shit together.
I think he's just worried about the social stigmatism that's out there.
Fuck out of here, man.
Stigmatism?
I mean, you get glasses for that.
Sicko, you're just gonna. Sicko, you must be tired or high.
He's debating on whether I used it right. Fucking idiot.
I had to think.
Who gives a fuck what anybody thinks about anything, man?
Look,
fuck
man,
out of here.
Who cares about astigmatism?
You take your
right?
fucking. You take you take your gimmick white cane. You smack a motherfucker on the side of the head.
That's fucking right.
Yeah,
Freddie Blassie.
Freddie Blassie.
I mean,
you take that. Fucking
blind people
cane,
get away with murder, so you might as well fucking go to town.
You wrap that around some motherfucker's head a couple of times.
You boo.
Fucking pencil neck geeks.
That's right.
Take it to him.
Right.
All right. Thanks for the question. Awesome. Next one's from Mick.
When we ruined your life.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. On second thought.
Yeah.
disclaimer.
This one's from Mick, our friend, I believe.
Okay.
Hey guys, there are quite a few whack packers from Howard Stern that are from Philly. Kenneth Keith Kallenbach, Mark the Bagger, John the Stutterer, etc. Have any of you guys ran into any of them? And if so, any cool stories?
Yes and no. No cool stories. The couple that I have run into, you realize really quickly
how fucking old it gets really quickly.
Yeah, and it out of context of the Stern show, it's not fucking funny. It's fucking super annoying. Other than fucking probably than Beetlejuice, I'm thinking
and I
every single last one
no,
of
B
them.
can live with me.
I'm thinking every single last one
tomorrow.
of them is fucked.
You want Beat in your house making
Yes.
breakfast in the morning and blowing up the kitchen?
Yes. Yes. My brother loves Beat like y'all do, but he's like, nah, when push comes, because we always want to get him to a Philly show.
Yeah.
Lenny's like, he's going to be back there, and Mom and Alexis and Gavin's girl, and he's going to be shitting. I'm like, yo, man, settle down. Like,
I mean, Lanny's got a point, man.
So you're telling me next Philly show, you don't want Beat?
No. At just the show?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't want him living with you.
Look, that's up for that can be discussed later where he stays.
Sitcom?
I know how
I'm talking, he fucking gets here 6 fucking p.m., eats Chinese with us at Imperial.
Yeah.
Sound check.
Yeah.
I mean, wait, stop already. Eats Chinese.
Yes.
Shits in his pants.
Or,
in a diaper.
Yes. And my brother has serious concern about all this behavior. And I'm like, I'm not changing his fucking diaper. What do you... Like, whatever happens is what happens.
His handler is.
Yeah.
Unless the handler no-sells, like, nah, it's cool. And then we got to smell that backstage.
I mean,
see, shit's not funny when it's in the room.
Yeah.
Write that down.
I don't know if OG was done with his...
Yeah, I ain't gonna name any of them because they all fucking annoy me. Any of that I dealt with in real life are annoying and shoot goofy and not fucking funny when they're not in the context of the show.
And think that because you're a fan, you'll give them $1,000.
They think
that'll lead into my story.
They think that you give a shit who they are.
They think that they're Howard at this point, and you're yeah.
I got stalked by Kenneth Keith for like a summer when I lived on South Street, and he kept coming to my fucking bar, and he creeped out the girls at work there so bad they had to physically throw him out. I met him like just walking down the street, and I was like, "Oh, you're Kenneth Keith. Nice to meet you." And he followed me. He's like, "Hey, you work here, nerd?" Like, yeah, bought him a beer for the hell of it. Next night he came back. Yo, that girl's cute. Can you introduce me? Like, no, I can't introduce you. Get the fuck out. And he came like every fucking night for a month, and they finally had to kick him out. And like he kept coming back, and he kept getting his ass kicked by the same bouncer.
I love how you were applying logic to him.
Right.
That's awesome.
Right. I do too. Sicko thought that was going to end well.
I mean,
Like, you had a better chance of putting a mustache on and changing your name.
Right.
And he would have been like, okay, it's a different dude.
Hi, my name's Schmicko. It was like,
Howard Stern, don't never listen to him.
yes. I have a couple. I met Kenneth Keith to people who really were wrapped up in Howard Stern know that Kenneth Keith fancied himself a musician or in a band. Him and his band had pressed up CDs, at like a local place. So I with a friend of ours who passed away, when you say I bumped into blah, blah, blah on the street, we physically bumped into Kenneth Keith, and he dropped all of his CDs all over the street.
I think you came to
I
my
was
house
going
that
to
night.
on my way to Sicko's
Yeah.
apartment. So it was in that little area. It was in between that walk of what is now referred to as, I don't know what they call no libs or whatever the fuck. But you know how you lived basically in between like Old City and South. You know what I mean? That was the walk I was taking. From Old City, I went to like Rotten Ralph's to get 40s.
Right.
Was walking from Rotten Ralph's to your spot, and we bumped into him, and he dropped his shit all over the fucking street, like 300 CDs. Right. I'm no wacko.
Oh, no wacko.
I was laughing at that, and then I kind of felt shitty. It was a mix of feeling bad that he dropped his shit, and B, knowing I'd rather pay him the $10 for the CD than have to talk to him.
Yeah.
So he dropped all his shit. I bought a CD. So did my man. That was that. Then I was at, this one isn't mega long ago. Like, it's within the decade. It was a horrible, horrible, horrible snowstorm. And it was like a 3-story rave in North Philly. It was like one DJ was playing reggae, one DJ was playing like jungle and shit like that, and one DJ was playing house. And I looked to my left, and it was John the Stutterer. And I just was like, yo, man, like,
I don't even know who that is.
been lit. You don't know John the Stutterer? He's been on since the 80s.
I don't remember him at all.
He's the only one I know.
No, you're
Stuttering
thinking of
John?
Stuttering John.
Oh,
Different
sounds as
dude.
if. Oh.
So I said hello, and his stutter is as bad as it was on the show. And he was the nicest guy in the world, and I felt an overwhelming sense of sadness from him. He was there alone, you know what I'm saying, at a rave, and it was like in the middle of a snowstorm. I mean, and he was just there. He just seemed lonely as fuck.
I got rock star hair.
Ralph, you berry face queer.
And
I met Beat.
I was going to say, didn't you meet Beat?
I met Beat. He's not local, but I met Beat, and he no-sold me and my brother.
He's high post when
which
he's out.
was better. The fact that he gave us the Heisman was almost better than him showing us love. Cause my brother was dressed up in a suit. Beat was in a suit. We were at the fights. He came out with Paulie Malignaggi for a title fight in Atlantic City, and he was just walking around lost after the fights when most people had left. So my brother and I, we don't bum rush him, but we push up, and my brother pats him on the back, and he's like, "Hey, Beat, how you doing, buddy?" And Beat's, "Yeah, good for you, Derek, good for you." I lost my fucking
Yeah, there's too
mind.
much going on for him to
like
be
he was
Beat.
like, I'm
he's
freaking out.
yeah.
Like, how am I getting home? Where am I? Like, all of that was going in.
When he was doing a lot of fucking
Appearances?
not in store, appearances. Q met him at one of the local bars.
I remember that.
And they were doing like $20 a photo, and Q was
Yeah.
like, "I ain't having that." So Q went to go take a piss, and Beat was in there, and he's like, "Oh, Beat, what's up?" And like Beat talked to him as they were pissing, and then
Right.
that was it.
Right.
I met Janks once. I met him at the funeral for DeBella.
Right.
But it was just like a 2-second like.
Well,
oh, I know
I'll
who
say
you
this,
are.
and I know you're gonna roll your eyes and say he's not, but he's probably the most normal of if you call them whack back.
Probably, yeah.
I mean, he had a job. It's still debated currently whether he's whackback because he did too many things. He's not. They did this basically like what makes you part of this, and they're like, no, he can't be. He has a job.
Nah,
he
he's
blah blah blah.
He's one of the originals.
He says he's not.
Well,
All right, cool, awesome. Thanks, Mick. And last one. This was a rush job from Cody Mack. He was like, "Can I get a Halloween one in for the episode tonight?" So he Facebooked me.
So he's not.
What is that? Copy Mac?
Yeah, I type fast.
So
Wow.
he's not.
He types like he speaks this one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So it's fucking.
She's doing the Jeff gimmick. She's leaning in on the laptop.
She knows.
she's in the vortex.
Yeah.
Look away.
So he's just taking the L in the battle of him and correct.
I guess they're not. He doesn't think that it's a back and forth thing.
Okay.
Or maybe he's not. Maybe he's
lost.
not. Or maybe he's not smart enough to think. No, he's in the battle.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's nuts.
Okay, so this is the Halloween edition of Cody Mack's mailbag. Thinking of those Snickers commercials where there's always someone that's grumpy and they say they need a Snickers bar and they bite it and they become someone else? What if Jeff is really the boff without the Snickers bar? Have they ever been in the same room together?
His theory is perplexing.
I don't understand what the fuck he's talking about.
Do you know what he's meaning with? Do you know what he means with the Snickers reference?
Yes. He's saying me and Jan are the same person?
Yes, he's implying that you're Jan without a Snickers.
So if I give you a
So
Snickers
you,
bar,
do you like Snickers,
Or
by
is
the
it
way?
that Jan is him
No.
without a Snickers.
Let's say you loved Snickers. Right now, I give it to you. You chomp it. You're both.
with a clipboard.
Supposedly not in a bad mood.
That's stupid.
No selling Cody's thing. I like
love,
that.
I love Cody.
No, but I like that you're no selling it.
I don't know
Those
why.
guys-
Why is Jan the option that I become?
Right.
Because he's the
Because-
normal person at the end of the commercial.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly. I don't know exactly what's all normal about him.
Well, one could suggest that he's the least normal of us all, but that's another topic for another show.
Yeah.
That should be a topic. What we see as being batshit in normal people.
Yeah.
That's a fucking show
you
to
go.
me.
And that, my friends, is the mailbag.
I just got stuck because I don't have a fucking
Recommend.
set list. Before we end every show, we do recommendations. We tell you what we're listening to or watching on television or movies or DVDs or books and all that kind of shit. And you can check them out. I can start it off if y'all need a second. My recommendation is a brand new record by UGG, UG. UGG was a member of Cellar Dwellers. Y'all remember Cellar Dwellers or The Dwellers? They changed their name. They were on Loud Records. They had two really dope records. UGG was an animal. He stayed busy with guest spots like over the past decade or so, but no material in regards to a solo LP, no Cellar Dwellers albums, nothing like that. And he just dropped a record independently called Portals. I support everyone, even if I know them. So I bought it. I bought the physical CD. I bought a T-shirt, all of that, because that's how I believe artists should treat each other. I'm assuming it's available for digital. You know, if you buy stuff on Amazon or iTunes, but it's UGG, UG is how you spell it, UGG, and the record is called Portals. It's 90s throwback hip hop without sounding forced, because he's actually from that era. So it's just, you know, classic hard New York hip hop, but you know, UGG's incredible though. Sicko,
Brilliant name.
Yeah.
it is.
Mine is a brand new Netflix documentary that I just watched. It's fucking brutal. It is probably one of the hardest things I've ever watched. It's called 13th. It is basically a documentary mostly on the prison industrial complex, but it really, really goes in depth and basically teaches you. It's basically for all those white people out there that are of the attitude like, "Tuh, slavery, you should just get over it." It shows you with many examples and much evidence of how slavery never actually ended in America. They just switched things
yes,
around.
right.
And it all comes back to the 13th Amendment, which guarantees freedom of all people unless you're convicted of a crime. And that one line is the loophole that went from slavery to Jim Crow was just another way to do it, to figuring out after the Civil War, the United States needed to rebuild its economy. The only way to do that and make money was with slave labor. So they just would lock black folks up on trumped up charges. And then there was the Lisa Khan kind of program. And it just basically forced labor, indentured servitude. The one thing that blew me the fuck away, the end result of it is like moving into the future as something I didn't even think about till they started talking about it. The newest way for it to adapt and keep people enslaved is this home monitoring shit. Now they don't even have to spend the money to build the prisons, and the people that are reaping the benefits will be these technology companies who make the monitors, the ankle monitors, all that shit. So it's hard to watch. It's brutal. It's very depressing. So it's right up my alley. But it's actually
Shocker.
Go ahead. No. All right. But it's really well done. It's amazingly researched. There are people in it. Brilliant. Angela Davis is all up in it. Absolutely.
It's fucking hard.
Absolutely. Lot of information. You could say that it's biased very much towards the left, but there's so much factual information in it that you have your own chance to be objective about it. So it's called 13th. It just came out. I think it's only on Netflix. So do yourself a favor and watch it, and you'll cry.
Sounds like a party.
Yeah, feel good movie tonight.
It's a feel-good movie of the year. I guarantee it.
Professor?
All right, I'm going to do a Halloween motif on this one. It was brought up earlier, but I'm going to say it anyway. Serial Killers, Roadside Rendezvous album. It's my album of the month. I think it came out in 87. It looks like it was re-released, so I can't really grasp what label it's on now.
Yeah, remember we had that talk where I was like, there's a different cover on the re-release I saw, and then it's like...
But so it's the Philly band Serial Killers, Roadside Rendezvous, and it's like horrorcore, punk horrorcore, whatever, but it's fucking a real fun record. If you like the Misfits and like Gwar and stuff like that, you'll like it.
Should come with the fucking dime bag from fucking
The 7-inch
House of
day,
Horrors.
Right on.
Before you go, remind me. I think I know exactly where it is in the basement.
All right.
Nice.
Miss Jackie?
I'm going Halloween as well. Well, horror. I think everybody that has an iPhone should download this game, Night Terrors.
Stop.
It's like Pokemon Go, except these ghosts are in your house, and you use your phone. You turn off all your lights. It goes dark in your house, and your flashlight comes on, and you have to walk around and listen for this girl crying for you.
Oh, no, I don't.
No way.
Pictures on your walls start to shake and fall off. Like, it registers all this stuff in your house. So, and it will digitally, like, memorize the map of your house and take you. Eventually, the light on your phone shuts off, and you're being controlled by your phone. And I think it's a fun time, and I think everybody should download it. And it's $1 on the
If you want a heart attack and die,
it's wonderful. Night Terrors. You should download it.
Christ.
I'll go Halloween as well.
Wow.
Will ya?
Look up on YouTube. I don't know what to look up specifically, but look up Exorcist reactions.
Oh, yeah.
And motherfuckers coming out of the theater and going in the theater in 73.
That was a big deal.
Motherfuckers falling out.
I mean, I know people that ran the gamut of throwing up, throwing their fucking crosses at the screen. It was
I think they did the gimmick back then, too, where they'd rent ambulances to have them out front of the theater. And
my mother has been to the movie theater so infrequently that you can count on both of your hands how frequently she was there.
I'm with her.
And my father took her to The Exorcist, and she's like still scarred.
Yeah. Well, I was actually gonna say if we were doing like strictly Halloween recommendations, I'm like with Jeff. I'm not a big horror fan at all. I liked a lot of it when I
Love
was
the
a
horror.
kid, but it just none of it holds up for me to this day. The only movie that ever scared me and still scares me is The Exorcist.
I said that to Xavier today.
The Exorcist and The Shining.
And The
scared me.
Shining, yeah.
Shining
me too.
never scared me.
Can't watch it after 6 p.m.
The
Can't
Shining.
watch either of them.
The Shining I like.
Well, just real quick, since we are the Clive Barker Midnight Meat Train movie has Bradley Cooper in it before he blew up. I don't know if you saw
Don't care for the
Pablo?
movie. Don't care for the movie.
saw
You
it.
saw it, yeah.
I don't
know
think
they
they
made
did.
a
I don't
movie.
think they did the ending well.
I'm
Wasn't
not
that
mad
bad
at
for
it.
TV?
So if we're doing
It's all right.
gimmicks,
They didn't get
there's mad horror joints, but I should have been prepared for Halloween.
The boy Vinny.
Vinnie Jones.
Yeah, he's good
And
at it, though.
but Cooper's in it.
He's the
before he-
photographer, right?
Yeah, Vinnie Jones is a goon.
Yeah, those guys were good. They just
Like,
messed the ending
shoot
up.
goon.
Yeah, shoot all day long.
I had no idea they even made a movie.
Yeah,
out
you
of
know
that.
Bradley Cooper.
Yeah.
He's like huge.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's funny.
yeah. It's like right before he blew up. Like he might have done it while The Hangover. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like
right.
The Hangover.
Like I don't think
shit.
it went in the theater, sicko. It was like a rate the
Oh, really?
gimmick. Yeah.
You don't think it's you didn't like it?
I think
though?
they fucked the ending up. The reveal at the end. I think. They
I mean,
fucked
to
up.
me, it's like in this era, how easily you can find it, whether it be Netflix or Amazon Prime or just buying a DVD. I literally bought a new one for like $9. So to me, that shit kind of goes out the window in this era of, well, how, unless you tell me something's awful, like, yo, don't wait, it's a waste of
Yeah.
your life, I'll watch it. All right.
I'd give it a watch. I always liked that story. That was
me
one of
too.
my
It's good.
favorite-
Great story.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite Clives.
This has been the Halloween Spectacular.
Spectacular.
I don't know if we're going to do there's nothing to do for Thanksgiving.
Well, I
Is
guess
there?
we should let them know too. We're gonna be off.
Yes, this Thursday we will not be here, but we will have some classic episodes that y'all haven't heard because we had the music deal, right?
Well, copyright issue. That's
Yeah, they were trying to shut us down for copyright issues because when we were doing some lists of music in the early episodes, we put the songs in so y'all could hear what songs we were talking about, but they weren't having that. So when they come out, we'll give you the list of songs if you want to check the shit that we put, like a companion piece.
Co will do a
YouTube thing.
companion.
Well, we
playbook.
already have that.
Okay,
actually,
so we'll
it's
just
ready to
repost
go.
it
Yeah.
with the thing.
Yep.
Yeah, for the holidays because everyone's got family shit or whatnot.
We're gonna be off for a little bit, but
Yeah.
not super long. Then we'll be back and off another week, and then whatever. I mean, we've been consistent 2 episodes a week since we've moved here.
Yeah, we haven't moved.
We haven't taken any time off, so we got some stuff.
Maybe
to
we'll do a Christmas gimmick.
We're doing a Christmas gimmick
Oh,
all
all
day,
day.
and I'm gonna start pushing the fucking toy drive that we do at the shop. Not yet, but
Maybe the next time we're live.
After
I'm
Black
not
Friday,
sure.
after Black
Yeah,
Friday.
like probably around Thanksgiving, maybe the week before Thanksgiving. I'm gonna start fucking pushing it. We did really super well last year with it, so this will be the 3rd year we've been doing it. So we got shit coming up like gimmicks and whatever, and
once the we'll be taking some time off, but during that time off, I'll be starting editing the videos, and the videos are going to start coming up. So you're going to start to actually see the podcast now.
Yeah.
So we'll give you guys stuff to do while we don't have episodes for you.
There'll be little bits of context, and we'll be putting out stuff for you guys to watch, whatever. We'll put up dumb videos, and Pablo's editing the legit videos, but we'll put up stupid update videos and whatever the fucking.
OG Drive, and I always like them.
Yeah, those are.
Yeah,
Good.
if I'll do that shit too if it fucking makes everybody happy to, while Vinny's taking some time, and whatever. I'll do fucking driving stuff. I got shit to say.
Amen.
Fuckos.
All right. My album is in stores now. Cornerstone of the Corner Store. We'll see y'all soon. This has been the Broad Street Breakdown. We'll see y'all soon. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.